in the regular season, and then after that, who knows? But, of course, that is where we left the Padres and the Dodgers last October, and not that today will mean anything relative to what has been or what has come, but it is always fun when these two teams get together.
It's a preview, kind of a reminder of what we've got a chance to see in a lot of 2024. It was a very entertaining series when these two got together, and I would venture to say that when these two teams get together during the regular season, it'll probably be one of the most watched matchups we have in all of baseball. And so with that being said, let's get you to today's starting lineup. Padres come in 2-0 in Cactus League play. Tyler Wade will lead off. He'll play second base. Connor Joe in left field. He'll bat second. Gavin Sheets will play first base. He'll bat third. Oscar Gonzalez off to a great start here in spring. He'll be the designated hitter for the Padres. He'll bat cleanup. Leo DeVries is shortstop. Mike Brasso will be the third baseman. He'll bat fifth. Then Leo DeVries. Everybody excited to see the young man at shortstop today. He'll bat sixth. Ethan Salas will back him up. He'll bat seventh. He'll be behind the dish. Jonathan Perlaza in right field. He'll bat eighth. And Forrest Wall will patrol center field. He'll bat ninth. Brandon Nett on the mound for the Padres. Let's get to break. When we come back, while the Dodgers starting lineup as well as first pitch here on the Padres Radio Network.
At Fraser Farms Market, find the healthiest values under the sun. Now through February 24th. Sweet sunrise apples, just 69 cents a pound. Fresh tender asparagus, only $3 a pound. All natural chicken drumsticks, just 99 cents a pound. And Guayaquil yerba mate, 2 for just $5. Huge savings all week long. Shop Fraser Farms Market in La Mesa, Oceanside, and Vista. Fraser Farms Market, a better way to shop for a better way to live.
Hey, it's Gravy here with Gwen and Chris, back with Kaiser Permanente again. And they have so many ways for you to get your health care in San Diego. For one, they are the largest medical group in San Diego with more than 1,500 doctors. Kaiser Permanente also has doctors in more than 100 specialties and subspecialties. And one more benefit: doctor's appointments, lab tests, the pharmacy, and radiology all under one roof, which is the best part to me. Kaiser Permanente for all that is you. For more information, go to kp.org/San Diego.
Why pay more for prescriptions? Stop overpaying and start saving with SingleCare. It's easy. Find your prescription on singlecare.com, show the coupon at the pharmacy, and start saving. SingleCare works at pharmacies nationwide and is completely free to use, whether you have insurance or not. So the next time you fill a prescription, check SingleCare to make sure you're getting the best price. Take control of your prescription costs. Go to singlecare.com or download the free app today.
Want a golf course quality lawn? It's easier and more affordable than you think with TruGreen. As the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour, TruGreen brings pro-level expertise straight to your yard so your lawn can look like a fairway. Right now, you can sign up and get one free application. Plus, with their price match guarantee, you know you're getting the best value. And if you're not satisfied, TruGreen will come back to make it right. Don't wait. Visit TruGreen.com today to get a free application and let the pros handle your lawn while you enjoy the results. Offer ends March 10th. Restrictions apply.
Hi, this is Mike Schilt, manager of the San Diego Padres. You're listening to Padres Baseball on the Padres Radio Network.
I'll speed through this Dodger lineup. Mookie Betts, Tommy Edman, Michael Conforto, Enrique Hernandez, Austin Barnes, Miguel Rojas, Chris Taylor, Andy Paez, and Zaire Hope in the 9 spot. Dustin May on the mound for the Dodgers.
And he misses downstairs to Tyler Wade, a left-handed batter. We are underway. Blue sky baseball in the desert. 1-0 from the big, tall, skinny right-hander, and a ground ball to the right side. Diving stop to his right by Edman, but he can't pick it up. The ball kind of trickles away from the San Diego native in shallow center field, and an infield base hit for Tyler Wade to begin the afternoon. So, Padres and Dodgers 2025 starts right here, right now. Pods 8-5 against the Dodgers last regular season, of course, had a 2-1 lead in the National League Division Series. Dodgers came back to win that series and then would go on to win the World Series. Connor Joe will bat for the Padres. Wade at first, nobody out, just getting things started. Right-handed batter with a big swing and a miss at one of those 95-mile-an-hour Dustin May sinkers, and the count 0-1. Big day for Dustin May to get back out here. He had the flexor tendon surgery in his right forearm. Has not pitched in the big leagues since May of 2023. Wade takes off on the 0-1 pitch, which is inside. Barnes throw down to second. No chance. And Tyler Wade with the first stolen base by a Padre here this spring.
Something the Dodgers have struggled with here early in camp. Tyler Wade taking advantage early. Gets the bag easy as he puts himself in scoring position for Connor Joe.
I think they gave up, 7 stolen bases yesterday in an 11-10 loss to the Kansas City Royals. Pitch to Joe comes inside, almost hit him on the front elbow. And now 2 balls and a strike to Connor Joe. So May had the flexor tendon surgery. He was on his way back to pitch at a point last year. And the most freak accident you've ever heard in your life. 2-1 pitch, fouled back towards the top of the net behind home plate, 2-2. And he was eating a salad. And a piece of lettuce got caught in his esophagus. And that kind of sounds like something you might laugh off. But it was apparently, if not a life and death matter, close to it. And it got stuck, not like in his throat, but more down towards his stomach. And created this, basically, incision in the middle of his esophagus.
Yeah, it wasn't one of those deals where it was immediate. It was just kind of like it was bothering him. And thought it was smart to go get it looked at. It turned out it was the wisest decision he ever made.
Apparently more his wife's decision than his, but, what's new? Pick off at second base. Wade goes back in without a tag from Tommy Edman. So really, really scary stuff. And he had to work his way back from that. Obviously the flexor tendon, and now here he is on a mound for the first time in 2025. Wade at second base, nobody out. Pitch on the way to Connor Joe. Came in and hit him with a fastball. The entire at-bat, May was trying to work Connor Joe in, that time a little bit too far. Joe didn't look thrilled about it. 94 miles an hour, why would you be? And he'll take his base as the Padres get Gavin Sheets to bat with 2 on and nobody out.
And you've seen Dustin May struggle with command. It's been to the arm side. Being that he hasn't really pitched in a game in quite a bit, this should be too big of a surprise.
So Gavin Sheets, who signed a minor league deal with the Padres back a couple of weeks ago, got off to a great start Friday against the Mariners. Big, strong, left-handed hitter, takes high. 1 ball and no strikes. 2 for 2 with a couple of doubles in his Padre debut the other day.
Lefty on left, pulled down the right field line, and then went left center off the base of the wall.
Pretty much a perfect start when you come in with a new team. Bats here in a big spot, top of the first inning against Dustin May. Pitch is hit on the ground right to the second baseman. Edman goes to second. That's 1. The turn by Mookie Betts is in time at a 4-6-3 double play. Tyler Wade at third base now with 2 down. It'll be left up to Oscar Gonzalez.
Certainly something that everybody will be watching here at the beginning of the season, and seeing Mookie Betts transition back to shortstop here in the 2025 season.
I think you put it perfectly last year when we talked about it. It's just not a position you normally move to. It's a position most guys move away from as Gonzalez takes a strike. But he is that kind of athlete.
I mean, listen, I think Mookie has done a lot already in his career, and this is probably as much about keeping him engaged as it is anything else.
The 1 pitch to Gonzalez inside. He's got to scoot back like Sheets. Gonzalez off to a great start with the Padres here in 2025. Started each of the first 2 games in right field. He has doubled so far in each of his first 2 contests.
It's definitely a guy you got to keep an eye on as this thing starts to unfold.
Slider for a strike, and now 1-2.
Talking to Victor Rodriguez about him yesterday, just had him in Cleveland, had him going right, participated in some of their bigger games. They kind of lost his way a little bit, lost some confidence.
Taps 1 foul at the plate. 2022 was the big year for him, and then a struggle in 23. Wouldn't be the first guy ever, obviously, to kind of ride that elevator up and down.
And confidence is a thing that really can change the way people view you. When you have a lot of it, it shows in your game.
Ball and 2 strikes. Pitch to Gonzalez. Swung on and missed. And May gets a strikeout to get himself out of the inning. No runs, a hit. Man left at third base. Dodgers coming up against Braden Nett. No score in the first on the Padres Radio Network.
Energy-efficient windows, total roofing protection, and exterior house painting. It's all here at Genesis Home Improvements. With over 19 years of experience and a reputation built on trust and customer satisfaction, Genesis Home Improvements is your go-to partner for all your home improvement needs. Licensed, bonded, and insured. Lifetime warranty on all products. 100% financing. No money down. It's time to breathe new life into your home. Save 15% today. Visit GenesisHomeImprovementsST.com.
It's baseball season, and nonprofit San Diego County Bar Association is knocking it out of the park with free legal referrals. Visit homerunlawyers.com for referrals to qualified lawyers who will discuss your legal issue up to 30 minutes for free. homerunlawyers.com.
I'm Brian Tedesco, CEO of Blaupunk Americas, the pioneers of the car stereo. Today, we're not just about sound systems. We are revolutionizing the e-bike scene with Blue Dot Bike. Thanks to AmericanEagle.com, our online presence now features a dynamic e-commerce website that showcases the quality and affordability of our foldable e-bikes. And our collegiate e-bikes, just perfect for the college fanatic. These e-bikes offer a new way to experience freedom on 2 wheels, no matter your age. When we needed a top-notch website to match our cutting-edge e-bikes, we turned to AmericanEagle.com. They made the impossible seem easy, tackling digital challenges like pros. Check out the Blue Dot Bike website to see AmericanEagle.com's amazing work in action. Need the best in website and digital marketing solutions? AmericanEagle.com is your go-to. They've been a game changer for us, and they can be for you too. Visit AmericanEagle.com or call 877-WEB-NOW-1. That's 877-WEB-NOW-1.
Hi, this is Michael King. You're listening to Padres Baseball on the Padres Radio Network.
Bottom of the first inning, Dodgers coming to bat in a scoreless game. It'll be Betts, Edman, and Conforto. Mookie, I would say they're only big name in the lineup today. No Freeman, no Ohtani, but they got more than enough depth to go around. And Betts takes a first pitch fastball for a strike from young right-hander Braden Nett. 95 miles an hour right on the inside corner at the top of the zone. Nett, 22 years old from Missouri, deals another fastball, this time grounded to the left side. Sliding backhand stop. DeVries gets up, throws to first in time. Beautifully done by Leo DeVries as he throws Mookie Betts out, one away.
Pretty play going to Leo's right. Quickly he was able to get to his feet. A little double clutch, but plenty of time to retire Mookie Betts.
So make a nice play yesterday to save a run, keep a ball on the infield, getting his first start today. Good work. Here's the switch hitting Tommy Edman, batting left-handed, and he takes a strike from Nett, 0-1. Nett is the Padres' number 6 prospect for the folks at MLB Pipeline. Most of last year at Fort Wayne as Edman swings and misses at a fastball. Quickly, 0-2.
A little 97 gas there. And then comes right back with the cutter underneath the hands.
Scouting report certainly will tell you he's a hard thrower. 0-2 to Edman, popped up foul up the third baseline and into the seats, out of play. Last year for the Tin Caps, Nett 18 starts, 1 relief appearance, 5-2 with 4.03 ERA, but he did strike out 70 guys in 60 and a third innings. Also had 1 start with AA San Antonio that went really well. And finished strong at Fort Wayne before that promotion. His last 8 starts at High A, he was 5-1 with a 1.59 ERA. Obviously the kind of development you hope to see. Ahead of Edman, here's another 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball came in, nearly hit him on the back foot. And the count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Did have some troubles last year against left-handed hitting, so we'll see how it goes here against Edman batting from that side. And Conforto, left-handed batter, waiting in the on-deck area. Ball and 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Edman swings and misses, strike 3. So Braden Nett gets Betts and Edman to begin his day. And 2 down for Conforto.
It's the cutter again underneath the hands. Right now, I'm trying to figure out who Nett reminds me of. His windup is familiar to me from somewhere.
It's a fun game to play. Michael Conforto signed a free agent contract with the Dodgers this winter, but of course he didn't. Breaking ball floats way high and outside of the left-handed batter, 1-0. Nett spent the last couple of years with the Giants. now part of a very, very, very deep roster for these guys. 1-0 from net. Fastball swung on and missed. Conforto was late. Net wearing number 96. Padres in the brown tops and the sand pants for the first time this spring. Each of the first 2 games, home games, back in Peoria. Here's the 1-1. Fastball up and away to the left-handed batter. 2 balls and a strike. Dodgers in the blue spring training tops with the white pants. Net likes to work quickly, staring straight ahead to the catcher Salas. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Conforto late on another fastball. 97 again, and the count is 2-2. Is it one of the Diamondbacks guys he looks like? Conforto uses his timeout here.
That database is a little crusty right now.
Yeah, you got to kind of refresh the whole hard drive every year. Fastball up and away, and a full count now. That was 98 from net. 3-2 on Conforto with 2 outs, nobody on. Scoreless game in the bottom of the first inning. They pitched a little winter ball in Puerto Rico this year as well. Great numbers there. Here's the 3-2. Conforto takes inside, and it hit him on the knee. Well, it's one of those where it certainly didn't look intentional, but remember, top of the inning, Connor Joe got hit by a fastball. Now the bottom of the inning, Michael Conforto gets hit by a fastball. And, well, Padres and Dodgers 2025 is underway. Two-out base runner for Kike Hernandez. Conforto held on by Sheets at first, and a fastball missing way high at 95, 1-0.
He's got a little Tim Hudson in him a little bit.
Similar body frame.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a very good pull. One-0 pitch hit in the air out to right field, carrying pretty well, but Perlaza well in front of the warning track, has room. He'll make the two-handed catch, and that's all for the Dodgers in the bottom of the first. No runs, no hits, and Conforto left at first base. Head to the second in Glendale. No score. Padres and Dodgers on the Padres Radio Network.
At Hamul Casino, nothing is more important than fun. And fun means the thrill of gaming. With over 1,600 slots and classic table games, it means incredible food and drinks at our award-winning restaurants. And it means generous perks, exciting giveaways, and awesome live entertainment. And because we're San Diego's closest casino, fun is never far away. Hamul Casino. Fun above all else.
O'Reilly! Check engine light on? Take the guesswork out of your check engine light with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free and provides a report with solutions based on over 650 million vehicle scans verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we can recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Saline from Vicks.
Sinex Saline Nasal Spray?
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Saline instantly clears everyday congestion associated with colds and year-round allergies with a gentle, ultrafine mist that's no mess and easy to control.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Enjoy life's important moments without congestion. Try Sinex Saline from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
Fishing is back on The Fan. Let's Talk Hookup has returned to 97.3 The Fan, Saturday 7 to 8 a.m. and Sunday 7 to 9 a.m. Get all the latest fishing info. Let's Talk Hookup weekends on 97.3 The Fan. This program is sponsored and produced by Let's Talk Hookup. The opinions and offers expressed are not those of Odyssey Incorporated, nor 97.3 The Fan.
Hey, this is Mike Schill. You're listening to Padres Baseball on Padres Radio Network.
Top of the second inning, no score. Padres and Dodgers getting together for the only time this spring. Remember, the Dodgers begin their regular season in Tokyo against the Cubs. So a short stay in the desert for these guys, as they had last year when the Padres and Dodgers got together in Seoul, Korea. Mike Brasso leading off against the new Dodger pitcher, and he is a new Dodger pitcher, former Cardinal Giovanni Gallegos. And a fastball strike, 0-1. Dustin May in his return to the mound, a scoreless inning. Gave up the infield hit to Wade. He hit Connor Joe, but got a double play and a strikeout to get out of the inning. On the breaking ball here, Brasso in the air down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Gonna one-hop up against the fence as Chris Taylor picks it up and sends it back in. Brasso got a mistake, took full advantage of it, and a leadoff double here in the second inning.
Also continuing the hot starts for really all of the Padres that are competing for roster spots. Picks up right where he left off after game one. Doubles down that left field line, and Padres with the leadoff runner on.
So a man not only aboard but in scoring position for the switch hitting Leo DeVries. Making his first start of Cactus League play, batting from the left side against Gallegos, and a fastball goes over the head of the catcher Barnes and all the way to the backstop, a wild pitch. Brasso up to third base. And now the assignment very straightforward for DeVries.
One of those early tests for a young player trying to integrate on a team that has a way they want to do things.
Pitch from Gallegos, hammered in the air, foul down the right field line, and now 1-1.
Love it. Right ahead, 1-0. Knows there's a runner on third. Gallegos tries to come in. He does not get beat. Gets the head out, pulls it foul. Count moves to 1-1.
DeVries and Ethan Salas both in the starting lineup today. Mike Schultz said it perfectly this morning. The organization looking for those guys to take the next step. Breaking ball misses high, 2-1. Brasso at third, nobody down, scoreless game, top of the second inning. DeVries crowds the plate, both knees bent. Now the pitch, and a slider fouled back to the net, 2-2. Dodgers will be missing a couple of guys because of injury at the start of the year out of their bullpen, so a real opportunity for Gallegos to maybe find his way onto that big league roster. Dealing with traffic here in a scoreless game. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Pitch on the way, and DeVries hits it on the ground to first base. Gobbled up by Kike Hernandez. He'll check the runner, hit the bag, 1 away. Brasso's got to stay put at third base.
Typical for a veteran pitcher. They get a young guy, runner on third. He's just going to pound him in. But DeVries been able to get something on the line. It works out for him. This time, hits it on the ground right at Hernandez, and we're able to keep Brasso at third.
Now they bring the infield in against Salas, a left-handed batter. Pitch from Gallegos is on the inside corner and a called strike. Salas checked his swing but took the strike. Got to see Ethan go out there the other day against the Mariners, play against some veteran competition. Doing it again here against Gallegos. Pitch is up and away. Gallegos 33 years old, Salas 18. Ethan the other day against the Mariners faced Drew Pomerantz, who was literally twice his age. All 4 infielders drawn in for the Dodgers. Hernandez the deepest, about a step and a half behind the bag at first base. Salas gets one in the air, straightaway center field and deep. Pages is tracking it. He's at the wall, looking up, going to bounce off the top of the fence. Brasso will come in to score. It's an RBI double for Ethan Salas, who stands at second base.
Gotta love it. We've talked about the type of at-bats we've seen from Ethan through these first 2 games. This one no different. Didn't need to be as patient, got something to hit he can handle. Hits this ball off the center of the wall in center field. Padres get their first run of the ball game.
So 1-0 over the Dodgers here in the second inning. Couple of doubles here. One from Brasso, one from Salas. Now the switch hitter Perlaza hits one in the air, foul out of play left side. 0-1.
Good at bat from Ethan. Laid off a tough strike one. Nothing he could really handle. Laid off the pitch up. And then got an elevated fastball and hammered it off the wall in center.
4-10 out there, by the way. 0-1 to Perlaza. Fastball outside from Gallegos. 1 ball, 1 strike. Perlaza making his first start of the spring, but he's now played in all 3 games. Had an RBI single in his first at-bat yesterday as the Padres beat the Athletics 10-3. Here's the 1-1. Perlaza swings and misses, strike 2. Laza, 26 years old, from Venezuela, played last year in the KBO, hit .275, 24 home runs, and 70 runs batted in. Behind in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Gallegos delivers. Check swing on a ball down. They appeal. Oh, he went. Got rung up by the third base umpire. He was listed on the scorecard today as minor league TBD. Out number 2, and the number 9 hitter, Forrest Wall, will bat for the Padres.
Come on, kid. Come on.
Wall spent most of the day in center field yesterday after Jackson Merrill came to bat a couple of times. Gets the start in center this afternoon. And he swings and misses at a fastball, strike 1. Tony mentioned the quality of the at-bats we've seen in the first 2+ games. He had a 10-pitch walk yesterday. Later in the game, Tirso Ornelas would have a 13-pitch walk. We've also seen aggressiveness and some really good contact. A lot of extra base hits in the early going. Fastball outside, 1-1.
It's really been fun to see. I mean, right? You get some guys who having long at bats, productive, guys who are having short at bats, but also productive.
Runner on second, 2 outs. 1-1 breaking ball floats high to Wall. And now 2-1 from the veteran right-hander Giovanni Gallegos. Padres with a 1-0 lead over the Dodgers in front of a big crowd here in Glendale. This place, as you might expect, has apparently been a zoo here in the first week of camp. 2-1 pitch. In the dirt, 3 balls and a strike. Shohei Ohtani has started throwing. They expect him back in the rotation at some point in May if he stays on schedule. 3 balls and a strike. The pitch to Wall, swung on, popped up, foul up the left field line. Taylor over to give it a look-see, but that'll come down well into the seats. And now 3-2 on the number 9 hitter, Forrest Wall. Wall originally drafted by the Rockies out of high school back in 2014. He was the 35th overall pick in that draft. Got to the big leagues 2 years ago with the Braves. Last year, 13 games with Atlanta, a couple more with Miami. Most of the year at the AAA level last season. Can play all 3 outfield spots, and as we said, starting in center here today. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Gallegos kicks and deals, and Wall hits it on a line into right field. That's down, and a base hit. Hope gets to it, but no chance to throw Salas out. He'll score easily. An RBI single for Forrest Wall, and a 2-0 Padre lead.
Got the hanging breaking ball. Another fantastic at-bat by Forrest Wall. Again, the guys who are competing for roster spots not letting up here early. Single RBI for Wall. Padres up 2-0.
So Wall at first base, 2 down, and Tyler Wade will come to bat for the second time today. Already an infield single and a stolen base in the box score. Left-handed hitter, first pitch swinging, ground ball sharply to the right side. Edman kind of sliding to his right, goes the short way, and just in time to force Wall and retire the side. Padres get a couple of runs on 3 hits. They leave a man after 1.5 in Glendale. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers 0 on the Padres Radio Network.
San Diego Restaurateurs. Elevate your operations with Sin Lee Food convenient delivery to your place of business. Top local restaurants source unique Asian ingredients and supplies here for fantastic prices. We're expanding delivery, bringing the freshest products straight to your business. Experience unmatched convenience. Apply now as a restaurant partner. Let Sin Lee transform your operations, saving time and money. Source where the pros source at Sin Lee Food, 4665 El Cajon Boulevard, the Cook's Asian Resource.
Hey San Diego, it's Woodsy. My family has discovered the perfect balance when it comes to our water. With Eco Water SoCal, better cooking, softer skin, and amazing showers to celebrate their 100th anniversary in 2025. Get purified alkaline water for just $29.95 monthly and embrace the soft life for you and your family. Call 760-350-3338 and mention Woods for your free water test. Visit EcoWaterSoCal.com, and this will set you on the path of where great water begins. Your water should be perfect.
Hey, it's Baja Rick. Craving a taste of Baja? Rockin' Baja Lobster and Baja Rick's Cantina will treat your gang to the flavors of the Baja Coast right here in San Diego. Large parties and family gatherings are our specialty. Our Big Baja Bucket for two, sizzling fajitas, whole Puerto Nuevo-style lobster, chilled margaritas, and rockin' tunes will make every meal feel like a beachside celebration. Join us at Rockin' Baja Lobster and Baja Rick's Cantina, just steps from Petco Park, in the heart of Old Town and Oceanside Harbor. Eat, drink, and be Baja.
We've all been there, sleepless nights, wondering if your business's security service is really protecting what matters. At Bay Alarm, we can put your security insecurities to bed. Our advanced technology and personalized support ensure you can rest easy knowing we're here for you. BayAlarm.com.
Hi, it's Jake. Nothing lead here in Glendale. Braden Nett had a scoreless first, and he comes inside, hits Austin Barnes on the elbow. First pitch of the second inning. That is the third hit batter in this game as we open up the bottom of the second. And Barnes will take his base. 2025 Padres season tickets are on sale now. Don't miss exciting matchups, must-have giveaways, and incredible promotions. There's something for everyone at America's #1 ballpark. Secure your seats today by visiting Padres.com/tickets. Here's Miguel Rojas with a runner on first, nobody out after the hit by pitch. First pitch swinging out in front, and he swings and misses, nothing in one. Rojas wearing a very unfamiliar number 72. He had been number 11 the last couple of years in his return to the Dodgers from Miami, and he has given that number up to Roki Sasaki. 1 pitch, way high.
There was a time where you picked number 72 and you think, oh, I'm out of range of being in a number that anybody else wants. Not the case for Miguel.
Apparently he said something to Sasaki when he gave him the number, by the way, about not wanting anything, no watch or whatever. Lines this one sharply into right center field and down a base hit. Peraza gets to it, sends it back in. Barnes advances one station, but the Dodgers now first and second, nobody out in the bottom of the second inning. And I think the line that Rojas had was that it's not my number to give. I was just kind of, borrowing it like we all do. And he said, that's Manny Mota's number, if we're really going to call it anybody's number in Dodger history.
It's very, very like the Miguel Rojas I got a chance to know when he was much, much younger.
When he was like a little Leo DeVries running around out there. Taylor takes low, ball one. Padres have a 2-0 lead, but the Dodgers have Rojas at first, Barnes at second, nobody out for Chris Taylor, who's playing left field today. Not a lot of speed out on the bases right now. Nett looks back at second base, and Taylor takes outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Obviously, seeing Miguel Rojas, think immediately about the triple play last September at Dodger Stadium.
Unreal.
Yeah. Still kind of hard to believe that happened. Long look at second base. Now the 2-0 pitch, a fastball missing in the dirt, kind of smothered by Salas. 3-0 to Chris Taylor. I don't know if we've ever told the story of the triple play on the air from the broadcast perspective.
Yeah.
But
I was en route somewhere else.
Tony was somewhere underneath of Dodger Stadium when it actually happened. 3-0 pitch, check swing, but a called strike. So, yeah, a little bit behind the curtain, but Padres obviously was a clinching possibility. Had the lead. Suarez coming in, and so for the bottom of the ninth inning, Tony was on his way down to the clubhouse, to cover the celebration if it was able to happen. And obviously it did. 3-1 pitch is outside, ball 4. So a hit batter, a single, and now a walk. And the Dodgers have the bases loaded, nobody out in the bottom of the second inning. Salas out to visit with Nett, and now Ruben Niebla, the Padre pitching coach, going to join that conversation as the number 8 hitter, Andy Pages, gets ready to bat.
Yeah, just hearing the roar coming up the tunnel. Obviously, I got to see it on the television screen, but I only got to see the replay. I've never got to see it live. But a pretty surreal way to end the season and clinch a playoff spot.
What I remember most, too, from being in the clubhouse afterwards that night, kind of after the initial celebration had died down, is that everybody seemed to be in disbelief.
Yeah, no, it was.
Happened that way.
There was a sense of kind of like, I can't believe that just happened.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and we clinched a playoff spot.
One of those things, you can watch another 100 years of baseball, you'll probably never see it again. Mound visit over, bases loaded, nobody out for Pages. First pitch from Net, swung on and missed, strike one. Pages made his major league debut last year, played 116 games for the Dodgers. 24-year-old from Cuba, hit .248, 13 homers, 46 runs batted in. Taylor, Rojas, and Barnes are the base runners. The 0-1, swing and a miss, strike two.
Good sinker. Certainly not an ideal spot to be in, but if you're Net, you get a chance to kind of see if you can wade your way through some tough waters here.
No balls and two strikes. The pitch to Pages, swung on and missed, strike three. Just pumped a fastball past him at 96 miles an hour. Second K of the day for Net, and a big first out here in the bottom of the second inning. Bases are loaded. The number 9 hitter and one of their better prospects, Zaire Hope, coming to bat.
That might as well be as much a credit to Salas for recognizing that Pages was not going to get to that sinker, just kept with it. Get the punch out.
Hope, a left-handed batter, 20 years old, and a guy they're very high on. Hits the first pitch fair on a line, up the right field side, rolling and kicking off that side wall. Barnes has scored. Rojas has scored. They'll hold Taylor at third base. It's a 2-run double for Zaire Hope, and a 2-2 game here in the second.
First pitch cutter. Got it in, but didn't get it in enough. And Hope keeps this ball just inside the bag. 2-run RBI.
Well, the fellow young guy got Ned, and now he has to deal with Mookie Betts. Second and third, only one out here in the second inning. Betts 0 for 1, but only because of a great play DeVries made on a ball hit to short. Righty to righty, first pitch breaking ball, low and outside, 1-0. Yeah, not bad for Zaire Hope. Hit a home run yesterday in their loss to the Royals, and now a 2-run double his first time up here this afternoon. Hope and Taylor take their leads at second and third. The 1-0 to Mookie is low and outside, 2 balls and no strikes. They do have ABS installed, by the way, here at Camelback Ranch. It's not in all of the ballparks, so there will be road games the Padres play this year that don't have the ball strike challenge system, but they do have it here today. 2-0. Betts swings, sends it in the air, right field straightaway, fairly deep. Orlaza backing up, now coming in front of it. He'll make the catch, sends his throw back towards the infield, and that's deep enough to get Chris Taylor home and give the Dodgers their first lead of the day. Sacrifice fly for Mookie Betts. It's 3-2 Los Angeles.
Got it deep enough to right. And the Dodgers take a 3-2 lead.
Tommy Edman will be the batter. Switch hitter going left-handed, 0 for 1. He struck out against Net back in the first inning. Edman uses his timeout to begin the AB, kind of digging a foot hole out in the back of that left-handed batter's box with his back foot. Now he's ready. Net working out of the stretch with Hope at third base, 2 down. First pitch, Edman swings. It's a sharp grounder right to second base. Tyler Wade's got it, and from the edge of the outfield grass just slings it to first in time to end the inning. Dodgers, though, gave 3 runs on 2 hits. They leave Hope at third base, and after 2 innings in Glendale, LA 3, San Diego 2 on the Padres Radio Network.
Imagine having fresh bottled water delivered to your home or business, saving both time and money. Now you can with Culligan Water of San Diego. Reverse osmosis, spring, sparkling, high pH, you name it, Culligan has it. Visit SDCulligan.com for current specials. SD Culligan, water you love.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter? Right? And the best part? They accept Discover. Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to the A to Z savings event at AutoZone.
Thanks. I need to change my oil. So how much is an oil filter?
Free when you buy 5 quarts of oil. Right now, we have a special on Valvoline Advanced Full Synthetic or High Mileage Motor Oil.
The oil filter is free with the Valvoline
Advanced Full Synthetic or High Mileage Motor Oil? Yep, the free oil filter is part of the A to Z savings event. Only at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
I can't believe you scored tickets para Nati Natasha.
After saving so much at T-Mobile, I thought, ¿por qué no darnos un gusto?
There she is.
Nati, can we get a picture?
Claro que sí. Wow, that's a nice picture.
The S25 takes awesome selfies.
Tag me and I'll follow you.
Get a new Samsung Galaxy S25 phone with Galaxy AI at T-Mobile and 4 lines for $25 a line.
With autopay discount plus taxes and fees. Minimum 4 lines on plan. Contact us if canceling lines. Plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Hi, it's Joe Musgrove with the San Diego Padres. You're listening to Padres Baseball on the Padres Radio Network.
Sunday at Petco Park are perfect for families. Arrive early for Kids Fest in Gallagher Square, presented by SDG&E, featuring inflatables, face painters, and more. On select Sundays, the fun continues after the game with Kids Run the Bases, presented by Chick-fil-A. Join the festivities at Padres.com/KidsFest.
3-2 Dodgers started the third inning. Connor Joe takes a fastball strike from the new Dodger pitcher, Matt Sauer. Made his major league debut with Kansas City last year. Next pitch to Joe, misses downstairs, 1 ball and 1 strike. Sauer, 26 years old and a California native. Grew up in Santa Maria. Matty Vasgersian, big fan, I'm sure, of Matt Sauer. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sheets and Gonzalez scheduled to follow, and a fastball misses outside. 1-1 to Connor Joe, is hit by a pitch back in the first inning. And came against Dustin May, who worked the scoreless first in his return to the mound. Padres got a couple of runs last inning against Giovanni Gallegos. But the Dodgers got 3 in their half of the second, and they lead. 2-1, little slow chopper to the left side, charged by Rojas at third. Bare hand play, and he slings it to first in time. Been around, but he can still do that.
Always in his best tool is his glove. This time, coming in on it, able to make the strong throw to retire Joe.
So 1 out for Gavin Sheets, who grounded into a double play back in the first inning. Left-handed batter will stand in against Sauer, and he takes a fastball near the top of the zone for a strike, 0-1. Sheets, a second-generation big leaguer. His dad, Larry, had a very nice career. It's this one on the ground right to the first baseman, Kike Hernandez. He gobbles it up and brings it to first. Couple of ground ball outs for Sauer, 2 away for the DH Oscar Gonzalez. Larry Sheets came up through the Orioles system as a young guy. His roommate in rookie ball back in 1978, Larry Sheets, was Victor Rodriguez, the Padre hitting coach. A couple of years later, they're at Double-A in Charlotte, and the kid shining their shoes in the clubhouse was 11-year-old Mike Schilt. And now Gavin, Larry's kid, playing for Mike here with the Padres. Gonzalez takes a fastball strike, 0-1.
More connective tissue throughout this Padre roster and staff.
A 1 pitch downstairs, a ball and a strike. Yeah, think about being in Double-A. There's the clubhouse kid whose mom works for the organization, and he's helping to keep your locker in order. And if someone would have told Larry Sheets that day, by the way, someday your son is going to play for him in the major leagues.
That'd be crazy. That'd be wild.
You're 20 years old. Oh, we got an ABS challenge, perhaps.
Is challenging the ball call.
Catcher Barnes is challenging whether that was a ball or not. It was not. It's a strike.
The pitch is a strike. The count is 1-2.
So the count goes from 2-1 to 1-2. A huge cheer, maybe the loudest we've heard the Dodger fans today.
It's good theater, no doubt.
1-2 pitch, kind of golfed in the air out to shallow right field. Edman back, calling off Hope. Edman reaches out, makes a snow cone catch as Hope, the right fielder, came running right past him. Good concentration for Tommy Edman, and a 1-2-3 third inning for Matt Sauer after 2.5. 3-2 Dodgers on the Padres Radio Network.
Introducing Lineage Watch Company, San Diego's very own watch company. Proudly family-owned and operated, Lineage watches are more than just timepieces. They're a celebration of American craftsmanship. Lineage watches are designed, engineered, and purpose-built in the USA. Lineage watches are uniquely powered by American movements. Define your legacy today with a Lineage timepiece at lineagewatchco.com. That's lineagewatchco.com. Lineage Watch Company. lineagewatchco.com.
What makes Crystal Geyser Alpine Spring Water different? We always bottle our Alpine Spring Water less than 1.5 miles from the spring source, and all our bottles are made with 50% recycled plastic from our own recycling plants. Crystal Geyser, bottled at the spring source.
I'm Bob Burke, founder and chairman of Burke America Parts Group, a family of brands that includes RepairClinic.com, an appliance and HVAC parts solution company that's grown into an international brand. Before AmericanEagle.com, we partially launched a new technology platform developed by another firm. American Eagle helped take our technology to a whole new level with digital marketing, software development, and business insights into our key markets, appliances, HVAC, and outdoor power equipment, and did so both on time and on budget. AmericanEagle.com has the resources, experience, and talent needed to produce solutions. Our new technology platform, developed by AmericanEagle.com, has produced tremendous results with higher traffic, conversion, engagement, and online revenue. If you have any home repairs you need to take care of, check us out at RepairClinic.com. If you need a world-class website or technology project, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Call AmericanEagle.com at 773-NETWORK. That's AmericanEagle.com, 773-NETWORK.
This is Manny Machado from the San Diego Padres. The Padres play here on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3, The Fan.
Bottom of the third at Camelback Ranch, Glendale, Arizona. Exhibition baseball. Padres come to Glendale for the first time this spring. They'll play the White Sox here later on in spring training play. Dodgers to bat with a 3-2 lead against the new Padre pitcher, right-handed sinker baller Henry Baez. Michael Conforto, left-hand batter, leads off, swings at the first pitch, and fouls it back to the net for strike one. Kike Hernandez on deck, and then the catcher, Austin Barnes, set to follow. Conforto hit by a pitch, his only other time up. That was against the starter Net, who allowed 3 runs on 2 hits in 2 innings. Hit 2 guys, walked 1, and struck out a pair. Pitch outside, 1-1. Baez on the mound now, just 22 years old. Padres added him to the 40-man roster this offseason in his first big league camp. Number 12 prospect in the organization. Delivers a strike on the inside corner to Conforto. And now 1-2. Baez, a starter in the minor leagues for the Padres. See if he gets the opportunity to go more than 1 inning today, as Conforto pops one up mile high to the outfield behind second base. DeVries, the shortstop, is back, and with the sunglasses on, able to make the two-handed catch. 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning. Big ovation for fan favorite Kike Hernandez, and of course he and Teoscar Hernandez hit 2 solo home runs in the final game of the NLDS, which would be all the Dodgers needed that night as they advanced into the National League Championship Series. Kike takes a strike, 0-1. Yu Darvish pitched absolutely brilliantly that night at Dodger Stadium. 0-1 in the dirt.
Yeah, no question. He threw the ball as well as you would want a starter to throw it that day. Made 2 mistakes.
And Yamamoto, who the Padres had really handled all year, was outstanding for the Dodgers. Hernandez swings and misses 1 and 2. I think that was the split change that Baez throws. But yeah, the Hernandez, Kike and Teoscar, a couple of solo shots, and that was that. Here's the 1 and 2. Hernandez takes low, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two teams, by the way, this regular season, they don't get together, I think, until about June. So we'll have to wait a while after this to see these guys again. Ball low, 3-2. Still kind of getting used to the newer schedule, and I guess this is year 3 or 4 at this point, of not playing the division teams 18 times, but rather 13 usually.
No likey.
Foul ball off of Salas.
Still.
I go back and forth a lot, as you know from our conversations on and off the air, but I think you're right. It feels weird competing for a division title, which is ostensibly what everybody's doing, right? But not playing.
We're competing for a title, but we don't see each other very often. You know, like
it doesn't
feel the same.
Yeah. One out, nobody on. 3-2 to Hernandez. Just low, maybe inside. And Kike draws a 1-out walk here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Teams play back-to-back weeks, kind of 2nd, 3rd week of June. That'll be the next time we see him, and then again towards the end of the year. See, that's weird. That's a perfect example of why it doesn't.
Shouldn't be that long.
Yeah,
that seems pretty extended.
From February 23rd until June without seeing him. Runner on first, 1 out for Barnes, who was hit by a pitch and scored last inning, and he takes in the dirt, ball 1. Now, I don't hate not making that 3rd trip to Coors Field every year.
Yes.
I don't hate not making a 3rd trip to Chase Field in Phoenix when it's 120 degrees. But I don't know. It doesn't seem right. Breaking ball, bounce, foul.
Before I sound like I'm complaining, don't get me wrong, I enjoy going to all of these places.
Yeah.
But in the course of 162, skip a couple. You know, this
you can skip a couple. And the dirt outside. Good stop by Salas.
You know, but this year going to New York's, I think 23 was the last time we did it. That felt like a longer season, because you're going back to the East Coast so many more times.
That's a really good part of, the conversation, and probably the most important point is that for the Padres in particular and the West Coast teams,
right,
now that you're playing all the American League teams every year, you are, by definition, having to go farther away more frequently, and there's no doubt that takes a toll.
You feel it, for sure. We feel it. We're not playing.
Yeah. 3-1 pitch on a line into right field. Perlaza charging, going to have to play it on a hop. Austin Barnes aboard. And now 1st and 2nd, 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd inning for Rojas.
A piece of hit there by Austin. Got the pitch out over the plate. Nice line drive into right field.
Barnes and Hernandez lead at 1st and 2nd. Rojas singled and scored last inning, and he takes low and inside from Henry Baez, ball 1. Baez last year 17 starts at Fort Wayne, 2-3 with a 2.95 ERA, and then really continued his success at AA San Antonio, 5-1 in 9 starts for the Missions with a 3.06 ERA. 1-0 pitch is a strike. Baez, another son of a ball player. His dad, Manuel, pitched in the Ranger organization. At one point, was also a scout for the Yankees. 3-2 Dodgers in the 3rd. 2 on and 1 out. Baez looking for a ground ball. Misses low to Rojas and falls behind in the count, 2-1. It's funny, we were talking about the triple play earlier with Miguel Rojas. Memory serves, he grounded into a double play in his previous at-bat that night. He made a lot of outs in that game. Ball in the dirt outside, 3-1.
5 outs and 2 at-bats.
That's a good. That's 2 tough swings.
That's tough.
Runners take their leads at 1st and 2nd. Baez desperately in need of a ground ball. And the 3-1 pitch popped up foul back behind home plate into the seats. Count is now full, 3-2. Camelback Ranch Spring Training home of the Dodgers and the White Sox. And it is jam-packed here today, as you'd expect. Runners again leading at first and second. 3-2. The pitch from Baez is low, ball 4. Second walk of the inning issued by Henry Baez. And now the Dodgers, with one down, have the bases loaded for Chris Taylor.
Now, Baez having a hard time finding the zone, and the Dodgers certainly willing to let him work it out.
Dodgers have already drawn 3 walks and been hit by 2 pitches in this game. And there's 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Ruben Niebla out to chat with Henry Baez, again only 22 years old. He was the Padres minor league pitcher of the year last year. Worked exclusively as a starter in 2024 for the first time. Mound visit just about through. Salas the last to depart. Miguel Rojas at first base, Austin Barnes at second, Kike Hernandez at third with 1 out for Chris Taylor. Taylor walked and scored last inning. Dodgers ahead 3-2 in the bottom of the 3rd. Baez spinning the ball behind his back as he leans in and stares towards Salas. Now he's set and ready. First pitch on the way. Taylor takes in at the bottom of the zone. A called strike, 0-1. Give you a sense of how different things can be in a game like this. For a guy like Henry Baez, did a tremendous job limiting the walks last year in the minors. Swing and a miss here at Taylor way out in front, 0-2. He's walked 2 of the 4 guys that he's faced here. That is not uncommon for somebody getting their first taste of Cactus League action. Taylor back in the box after using his timeout. 0-2. Here's the pitch from Baez in the dirt outside. And now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Baez ready to go. Now the 1-2 pitch is rocketed foul into the netting right next to where Mike Schilt is standing in the Padre dugout on the right side.
Taylor pretty late on the sinker. Almost took out Padres pitching coach and manager.
Was there intent behind it, though? That's the question. 1-2, check swing, doesn't matter. Strike 3 called at the knees. Taylor knew it, just turned around and walked away. Big strikeout for Baez for the 2nd out. And we'll pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Padres Radio Network.
KWFN and KWFN HD1 San Diego.
Hi, this is Jackson Merrill. The Padres play here on 97.3 The Fan.
And Odyssey Sports Station.
With Tony Gwynn Jr. and our producer-engineer Dave Marcus, I'm Jesse Agler. Got a pitching change here in Glendale. Mike Schilt out to get Henry Baez after he punched out Chris Taylor for the 2nd out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Dodgers have the bases loaded. Pages coming up. They lead it 3-2 on the Padres Radio Network.
Tired of having to carry heavy cases of water from the store? Culligan of San Diego has your solution. Culligan offers a variety of bottled water services for residential and commercial settings. 3-gallon, 5-gallon, or cases of water delivered right to your door. Whether you like reverse osmosis drinking water, spring, sparkling, or high pH water, Culligan of San Diego has it all. Visit sdculligan.com to learn more about Culligan's products and what they can do for your home or business. SD Culligan. Water you love.
Frozen Ropes is calling all baseball players ages 7 to 16 to join our elite travel ball teams. Whether you're just starting out or looking to take your skills to the next level, we've got the expert coaching and top-notch facilities to make it happen. At Frozen Ropes, we're focusing on developing every aspect of your game. Join a team of dedicated coaches who are committed to your success. Don't miss out on your chance to be part of something special. Tryouts for our travel ball teams are happening now. Visit us at SanDiegoFrozenRopes.com. That's SanDiegoFrozenRopes.com.
At Fraser Farms Market, find the healthiest values under the sun.
now through February 24th. Sweet sunrise apples, just 69 cents a pound. Fresh tender asparagus, only $3 a pound. All natural chicken drumsticks, just 99 cents a pound. And Guayaquil yerba mate, 2 for just $5. Huge savings all week long. Shop Fraser Farms Market in La Mesa, Oceanside, and Vista. Fraser Farms Market, a better way to shop for a better way to live.
Right-hander Miguel Castro into the ball game to relieve Henry Baez. He'll get a chance to face Andy Pages.
And like Baez, spent most of last year at High A Fort Wayne, Indiana. Takes over with the bases loaded, 2 down. Dodgers ahead 3-2 in the bottom of the 3rd inning. First pitch to Pages, grounded foul left side. Might be one of these situations where we see Henry Baez come back in next inning. We'll wait and see. The quirks of spring training. It was really one of the things coming out of the COVID years. They loosened some of the rules in spring training in a kind of a very common sense way. Pitch is a strike, 0-2. For a couple of years there, you had the 7-inning games at the beginning of spring if the teams both agreed to it. They've moved away from that. They could also roll over innings. They've moved away from that, but they still let you bring a pitcher back in after removing him if you like. 0-2 right down the middle at the top of the zone. Strike 3 called. Pages going to challenge it. And so we will look up at the board.
The batter is challenging.
See if indeed that is strike 3 or if Pages gets new life. Tony, you make the call.
New life.
The pitch is the ball.
Pitch was up.
1-2.
You know what's funny when you look at the animation is it looks like it's not even close.
Right.
But of course in reality at 90 whatever miles an hour.
It's way closer.
It's super close. It's almost unfair to the umpire. So 1-2 now to Pages. This pitch is a breaking ball outside, and that'll leave it at up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Castro is not in big league camp. A minor league call up to help get an out or 2 here this afternoon. Runners lead at all 3 stations. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Pages swings, grounds it foul, and back of that lead runner, Kike Hernandez at third base. Yeah, it's a 96-mile-an-hour sinker that in reality is less than an inch above the top of the zone. But on the animation, it looks like, how could he call that?
Right. Right.
Now the 2-2 pitch on the outside corner. Strike 3 called. This time no challenge from Pages. And Manuel Castro comes on and gets the strikeout to strand all 3 runners. Head to the 4th inning. 3-2 Dodgers on the Padres Radio Network.
Are you ready to take your baseball skills to the next level? Introducing the Freezy Hitting Membership at Frozen Ropes. For $79 a month, you will get 30 minutes of daily hitting practice at our facility. Don't let your skills freeze up. You can visit us online at sandiegofrozenropes.com.
Right now at Verizon, you can get one line for less than you think. Just $50 per month when you bring your phone, which is less than you spend on Bella's Dog Walker and Glam Squad every week. Get one line on unlimited welcome for $50 per month with autopay plus taxes and fees at your local San Diego Verizon store today. $15 monthly promo credits applied over 36 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Additional terms apply.
In the time it takes you to actually board that flight from Group 8...
Now boarding Premier Altitude Elite Club members.
You could have bought a Hyundai on Amazon. Yes, that Amazon, where you buy everything else.
Mid-tier Altitude Elite, feel free to board now.
So while you're waiting for them to make up new boarding groups, you can order your dream car and the dealer will have it ready in no time.
Now boarding groups 1 through 7.
Oh, so close. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for more details. Limited availability, pickup through participating Hyundai dealer in select markets.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for University Housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is Fernando Tatis Jr. You're listening to Padres Baseball on Padres Radio Network.
Padres coming up. Mike Brasso to lead off against Matt Sauer in the top of the fourth inning. Dodgers with a 3-2 lead. Sauer's first pitch to Brasso is a fastball strike, 0-1. We were just talking in the break about the ball strike challenges. Dodgers have won a couple. One from Barnes while catching, the other from Pages while hitting. It is sneaky hard to keep track of it. Brasso inside outs one the other way, but foul up the right field line. Now behind, 0-2. If it ever does come to the big leagues, which I think a lot of people around the game expect to happen next season, 2026, they're going to have a thing on the scoreboard.
I think it takes priority over mound visits.
Yeah.
Move mound visits off the board. Put the challenges up there. We'll figure out another way to do mound visits.
Yeah, it's hilarious how hard it is to keep track of it for us. There's other stuff happening, and you only get two, but all right, if you win, you don't lose one. Wait, was it a strike or a ball?
Right.
It's sneaky hard, at least for us.
I was already lost after last innings.
I think he's got a system he's experimenting with in the back, but
tallies.
Keeping track of a lot of stuff these days. 1-2. Brasso takes outside.
Keep adding more to our plate. Too many mound visits. Had to put a rule on that. Now we have the ABS partially in effect.
2-2. Brasso sawed off, grounds it the other way. Edman to his left has it at second base. Kind of floats the throw over there in time. One out in the top of the fourth inning. We're with Leo DeVries and Ethan Salas now coming up. Pretty neat that the Padres have, really, I think, tried to keep these guys with one another as they work their way up the system. They've known each other since they were about 14 years old, DeVries and Salas. Pitch inside of the left-handed, or switch hitter batting left-handed, ball one. Leo's 0 for 1, grounded out to first base back in the second inning. Looking for his first hit of the spring. This is his first start. And he takes a strike on the outer edge, 1-1. It was neat. We got to see it with Fernando Tatis Jr. in 2019. We got to see it with Jackson Merrill last spring. Guys that really kind of announced themselves as being ready. Pitch high and outside, 2-1. And I don't think anybody's expecting that from these guys this year.
No, they're not. But I think it's interesting because this is the first time that I can remember that the Padres have had like a duo this highly touted together.
Sawed him off, grounds it to first again. This time Hernandez will flip to the pitcher covering. Sauer's there on time. And 2 away for Salas.
And that's the idea, is you start putting these prospects together and then you can kind of get some waves going where these guys are anticipating getting to the big league level. And it's not so much, one here, one there. That's how you start to kind of really build it.
Especially from a culture standpoint.
For sure.
Salas, a left-handed batter, takes low. You heard a lot about that with the Kansas City team that won the World Series, a decade ago now.
I mean, in almost all of those scenarios, it's fruitful for the organization. I mean, I think about my time in Milwaukee and the waves that kind of came up. That really kind of set where they are now in terms of what's expected. Same for L.A. when they had the run of Russell Martins and the James Loneys and the Matt Kents all kind of coming together. You can start Baltimore's experiencing it right now. Some of these waves of guys. And that takes time, obviously, to be able to draft, develop, get those guys in. But if you can start getting 2, 3 guys together, going through the system, it starts to make the job easier for the staff at the big league level because everything is kind of all working towards the same goal.
That's one of those best-case scenarios.
Yeah.
3-1 is Salas, 2 outs, nobody on top of the fourth inning. Ethan had an RBI double and scored a run back in the second. Swings here, hits it hard, one hop backhand, stopped by Hernandez, feeds Sauer, and a flashy play over at first base by Kike to end a 1-2-3 top of the fourth inning. After 3.5 at Camelback Ranch, Dodgers lead at 3-2 on the Padres Radio Network.
If you've been injured in a motorcycle or e-bike accident, call Padilla Law today. Padilla Law Group is a father-son team of San Diego natives who will fight for your rights and treat you like family. Go to PadillaLawGroup.com today to schedule your free consultation.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. 2 lines of unlimited for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings compared to Verizon and AT&T. But don't just take our word for it.
It's not just the savings that are great with our T-Mobile plan. There's all this value from all these other things that T-Mobile offers.
T-Mobile has been such a savings for us.
We love it.
Switch today and get 2 free 5G phones like the Motorola Edge with Turbo Power charging that gives you power for the day in just 15 minutes. And customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 to learn more. With AutoPay plus taxes and fees, plus $5 per line without AutoPay. Debit or bank account required. 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Motorola Edge on us with 24 monthly bill credits and new line for well-qualified customers, plus tax and $35 per line connection charge. See details at T-Mobile.com. Motorola Edge requires 68-watt charger. Charger sold separately. Actual performance will vary based on usage and configuration.
On Wednesday, February 26th, Oceanside, California is where the best wrestle as All Elite Wrestling presents Dynamite.
AEW makes pro wrestling more fun.
AEW returns to the San Diego area for the first time in over a year. In the final weeks before AEW Revolution, be a part of the most exciting professional wrestling experience in the world. AEW Dynamite from Front Wave Arena in Oceanside. Wednesday, February 26th. Tickets on sale now starting at $20 at AEWTIX.com.
This is Xander Bogaerts. The Padres play here on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
Check out the exciting lineup of theme games this season, including Bark at the Park, presented by Petco, Harry Potter Day, Star Wars Weekend, and Unique Heritage Nights. Explore all games and purchase a special theme game package at Padres.com/theme games. Bottom of the 4th in Glendale, Dodgers coming up with a 3-2 lead on the Padres. And new pitcher on the mound for San Diego, right-hander Eduardiel Nunez, making his 2nd appearance of the spring. So Nunez work a 1-2-3 8th inning on Friday afternoon against the Mariners. Left-hand hitting Zaire Hope leads off, and he takes in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes. Hope with a 2-run double back in the 2nd inning. That tied the game at 2. 1 batter later, Mookie Betts had a sac fly that gave the Dodgers a 3-2 lead, and that is where we still stand. Pitch on the way, and Hope lifts up the back foot, takes low. 2 balls and no strikes from Nunez, who's 25 years old. Padres signed him to a minor league deal back in November. Prior to that, he had been in the Cubs system since 2017. Pitch here, grounded foul right side. So 2 balls and a strike to Hope, and it looks like Mookie Betts' day is done. He's not in the on-deck circle, but Haesung Kim is there, and one of their many free agent signings this winter. Fouled away now, 2-2.
They've had a lot of them.
It was really something to watch.
It was.
It became almost a little comical at a point. I don't know if it was the Tanner Scott or the Kirby Yates. It was one of those.
I feel like it was Kirby Yates.
Yeah, where it was just like, really? What?
What are we doing?
Down by the feet, and Zaire Hope ends up rolling around on the dirt in front of home plate after he had to dance out of the way of that 98-mile-an-hour fastball from Nunez.
He's had to kind of pick up the back foot the previous 3 pitches. This one, I think the cleat kind of got stuck in the dirt, and down he goes.
Taking a moment for himself as he settles back into the left-handed batter's box. 3-2 to Hope. Leading off here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Eduardiel Nunez set, ready, and a ground ball to the right side. Charged at first base by Sheets. He'll bring it himself and gets there. A couple of strides in front of the speedy Hope. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th, and indeed Kim will pinch hit for Mookie Betts.
Number 6, Kim.
Kim, a left-handed batter. Sounds like the idea is for he and Tommy Edman to begin the season as kind of a platoon at second base. Edman, of course, will likely play elsewhere for them as well. Kim over from Korea. First pitch fastball outside to the diminutive left-handed hitter, ball one. Little bit of an open stance, keeps the hands away from the back shoulder, and a breaking ball slides way away to him. 2 balls, no strikes from Nunez to Kim. One out and nobody aboard in the bottom of the 4th inning. Nunez pitch is fouled straight back of the line. Kim turned himself almost 360 degrees around in the batter's box, swinging at that pitch. Now the 2-1. Kim, big swing, ground ball to the right side. Sheets way off the line. Has it. Feeds Nunez, but not in time. A little classic PFP kind of drill for the Padres there in real time. Kim, who runs well, was running hard. That made it tricky and just looked like Sheets and Nunez were not in sync.
And Nunez did the one thing you can't do as the pitcher, and that's slow down before you have the ball. I think Sheets did a good job leading him, but I think he felt like he needed to kind of slow down, and that then allowed Kim to beat him to first base.
So 1-out base runner, an infield single for the pinch hitter Haesung Kim. And now Tommy Edman, the switch hitter batting left-handed, gets in the box. Big lead for Kim, held on by Sheets, not running. And Edman takes a first pitch fastball for a strike, 97 miles an hour on the outer third. So Nunez, who had fallen behind the first 2 guys, gets ahead of Edman with strike 1. Kim's got a big lead. Again, not running though. And the fastball misses low, 1-1. Padres jumped out to a 2-0 lead. RBI double Ethan Salas, RBI single Forrest Wall back in the 2nd inning. Dodgers got 3 in the bottom of the 2nd though and still lead 3-2. Here's the 1-1. It's high and outside. 2 balls and a strike. Really none of the big names for the Pods came over here today. Got back-to-back home games tomorrow and Tuesday in Peoria, so should see a lot of the regulars, including hopefully Fernando Tatis Jr.'s Cactus League debut. 2-1 pitch fouled away. Fernando got a bit of that flu bug that's been going around.
He's back in the building for the first time in a few days today.
Does not sound like it's a fun thing.
No.
And it seems like almost everybody's hit it at some point. Kim again, big lead at first base. Nunez peeks at him, not running. 2-2, fouled away. We'll do it again. Nunez kind of an interesting year in the minors last year. He was basically untouchable at Double-A for the Cubs, but less dominant at Triple-A as you might expect. It was his first career Triple-A action. But the numbers at Double-A Tennessee were incredible. Pitch here is right down the middle, and strike 3 called to Edman. He was looking for something other than the fastball, but that is what he got. First strikeout for Nunez. 2 down. Kim at first base, and left-hand hitting Michael Conforto coming up.
He is with a really nice breaking ball there. Locked him up. Gets the bounce-back punch-out.
Now he's got to deal with another big league hitter. Conforto swings and misses. 99 on that fastball from Nunez. See, last year, Double-A Tennessee, he was 8-2 with a 0.98 ERA in 27 games. A 1 pitch in the air off the end of the bat up the left field line. That's into the grassy berm down there, out of play. And now Nunez ahead of Conforto, 0-2. Nunez finished last year 19 games at AAA Iowa for the Cubs. And then he pitched 3 times in the Dominican this winter for Fernando Tatis Sr. at Estrellas. Certainly a live arm. He'll step off here, kind of reset. Dodgers have had a lot of traffic. Padre pitchers have walked 3 and hit 2 here in the early going. Kim at first, 2 outs. 0-2. The pitch to Conforto. Backs up, misses low and outside. Nunez now set and ready. The 1-2 pitch is grounded right to Sheets at first base. Nice big hop on the grass cutout. Brings it to the bag and retires the side. No runs, a hit. Man left on base after 4 innings in Glendale. Dodgers 3, Padres 2 on the Padres Radio Network.
Cask & Coast Premium California Bourbon is San Diego's award-winning craft bourbon. Smooth and flavorful after finishing in Cabernet wine barrels. Cask & Coast is coastal luxury in a bottle. They've won 5 gold medals and a 90-point rating with Wine Enthusiast magazine. Harvested in the heartland, crafted in California, and enjoyed everywhere. Visit caskandcoast.com or pick up a bottle at Total Wine, Keg and Bottle, and other fine wine and spirit shops around San Diego. Cask & Coast, San Diego's favorite craft bourbon.
We've all been there. Sleepless nights, mind racing, wondering if your business's security service is really protecting what matters. At Bay Alarm, we can put your security insecurities to bed. Video security, burglar alarms, fire alarms, access control, 24/7 monitoring, and more. Our advanced technology and personalized support ensure you can rest easy, knowing we're here for you, your people, and your business. Visit bayalarm.com to talk to a local security expert. Bay Alarm, we got you.
Save big at Hyundai of El Cajon. Lease a new 2024 Hyundai Sonata SEL for $199 per month, or a new 2025 Hyundai Kona SEL for $259 per month. Both with 0 security deposit and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty with Hyundai Assurance. Have a trade? We want to buy your vehicle and we'll pay up to 120% of its Kelley Blue Book value. See us at Hyundai of El Cajon or online at HyundaiofElCajon.com.
New 2024 Hyundai Sonata SEL lease $3,995 due at signing. New 2025 Hyundai Kona SEL lease $4,495 due at signing. 36 months excludes registration, tax, title, and license. See dealer for details.
Hey guys, it's Woodsy here. Padres Spring Training is back. Tune in all week for a chance to win a 4-pack of tickets to a game in Arizona and qualify to win tickets to a game at Petco Park in the regular season. Made possible by Peoria Sports Complex. Visit PeoriaBaseball.com.
Hey, this is Mike Schill. You're listening to Padres Baseball on Padres Radio Network.
Padres coming up against a new Dodger pitcher here in the 5th inning. LA ahead 3-2. Number 8 hitter Jonathan Peralta, batting right-handed this time, takes high and outside from the new Dodger pitcher, lefty Jose Hernandez. Former Pirate joined the Dodger organization last season, but has yet to appear in a big league game for them. 57 career appearances as a Buck the last couple of years, and a big swing and a miss by Peralta. 1 ball and 1 strike from Hernandez, who got knocked around by the Cubs the other day. The big lefty out there trying to bounce back. 1-1 to Peralta with Wall and Wade set to follow. And a breaking ball strike at the top of the zone, 1-2. Ha-Sung Kim, who hit for Mookie Betts last inning, stays in to play shortstop. It's the only Dodger change so far, aside from the pitcher. 1-2 is low. And the count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Peralta 0 for 1. He struck out back in the 2nd inning against Gallegos. Matt Sauer worked the last 2 innings, 6 up, 6 down. 2-2, grounded sharply foul at 3rd base. Not only did Sauer retire all 6 batters that he faced, he got 5 ground ball outs. Hernandez out there now for the Dodgers, the 4th pitcher used by Dave Roberts today. Padres have also used 4 pitchers so far. Just getting going here in Cactus League play. Padres 2-0. Dodgers are 0-3. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to 3rd base. Nice big friendly hop for Miguel Rojas. Fires across just in time to get Peralta, who's running hard, and 1 out here in the top of the 5th.
Yeah, just really starting to scratch the surface. He's getting stretched out a little bit, both pitchers and position players. Getting into that kind of line switching period here coming up.
Ball, left-handed batter, leans back, takes a bit high and inside, ball one. And look, the Dodgers know what this spring is going to be like with the sort of accelerated program because of the Korea series last year.
Yeah.
Same thing this year. But it was a definite change from what you're used to. And we experienced that firsthand last year.
I mean, it makes spring training so much shorter. And so you're not able to kind of get into the things that you normally would over the course of a regular spring training schedule.
2-0 to Wall is a strike. I just remember we got back from Korea last year. Mind you, we had done the Peoria thing, went to Korea for a week, played 4 games there, 2 real ones, 2 exhibitions, got back, and there were still teams, playing out in Arizona and Florida for regular spring training.
We're in beautiful San Diego at this point. Teams are still finishing up their spring
exhibitions against the Mariners, and I remember we were talking about, I can't believe that teams are actually still, in Mesa or Glendale, Peoria, whatever. Ball high, 3-2 to Forrest Wall. 1 out, nobody on top of the 5th inning. 3-2 Dodgers here in Glendale. Dodgers, as we mentioned, beat the Padres in 5. Then the Mets in the NLCS before dispatching the Yankees. As Wall tips one into Barnes-Mint for strike 3. 2 down here in the top of the 5th inning. And this year's Dodgers, with the weight of the world on their shoulders, understandably and fairly, will try and become the first team to win back-to-back World Series since the Yankees, who did it 98, 99, 2000. No team has even won 2 in a row since then. No National League team has won back-to-back World Series since the Big Red Machine. Tyler Wade takes a strike from the lefty. 75 and 76, the Reds won the World Series. That's the last time a National League team went back-to-back.
Really points to the true parity.
Wade in the air, shallow center, long run. Pages over to left center, slides awkwardly, reaches over, and makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 for Jose Hernandez here in the top of the 5th. Midway in Glendale. Dodgers lead it 3-2 on the Padres Radio Network.
Hey guys, it's Woodsy. Ever heard of probate? It's the legal state supervised process of settling someone's estate after they pass. Sounds simple, right? Not always. It can be long, expensive, and tie up your family's access to your assets for months, sometimes even years. The good news, you can avoid probate for assets held in a trust. With most trusts, your family gets quicker access to your estate. In most cases, there are no courts, no delays. It's easy, affordable. You can create it all online with Trust and Will in about 20 minutes. Take control of your estate. Visit trustandwill.com. Use the code San Diego at checkout for 10% off. That's trustandwill.com.
Mornings can start feeling the same. Wake up, brush teeth, go to work. But with breakfast from Wendy's, it's like, wake up, brush teeth, Baconate with a Breakfast Baconator. Roll with the sausage breakfast burrito.
Mortgage, the official home lending sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. Learn about their 1% down payment program at UHM.com. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 2229, 6:37 left of the first half at Pauley Pavilion, 17-15. UCLA leading Ohio State.
Yeah, both teams has heated up a little bit. Ohio State's now 21%, and UCLA is 32. I say that facetiously, but Ohio State 5 of 24 from the field. UCLA 7 of 22, and three-point shooting is not much better. Ohio State 22% from beyond the arc, while UCLA is 2 of 6 for 33%.
The Buckeyes do have the rebounding advantage, 18-16. Turnovers 5 for the Buckeyes, and the same number for the Bruins.
Yeah, an evenly matched game here so far. Both teams made some pretty good defense, but again, the officials have been really consistent, Paul. They're letting both teams get away with a lot of contact on both ends of the floor.
They sure are. Sebastian Mack, Lazar Stefanovic, William Kyle, Eric Daly, and Dylan Andrews, the 5 of the court for the UCLA Bruins. For Ohio State, Quez Glover has checked in, joining Devin Royal, Evan Mahaffey, Bruce Thornton, and Micah Parrish. We will point out also, we've talked about how Aaron Bradshaw is not with the team. We believe Colby Bauman has also not traveled with the team. Third-year walk-on who missed Thursday's game with UCLA, similarly to Bradshaw because of illness.
In the bottom of the 5th inning, Dodgers ahead 3-2.
Happy to report that Luke Simons, assistant coach in this Thursday's game, is here with the team.
Nothing in one.
So at the free throw line for UCLA is Eric Daly.
Padres make
71% free thrower who was 0 for 2 at the line, and they're lost to Minnesota. First free throw, short.
Missed two very, very late in that ball game.
Foul ground, first base. Salas tracking it.
The Bruins were 9 for 19 at the line. They were 5 for 15 in the second half.
Towards the dugout to make the catch for out number 1.
6'6" sophomore and a transfer from Oklahoma State. Second free throw missed also on the rebound to Parrish. Ohio State. 17-15 Bruins.
But able to
6.5 to blow the first 10. Parrish will leave at center circle. Bruce Thornton, Ohio State. Started by Andrews in a man-to-man. Thornton holding in the middle of the floor, dribbling with the left hand. Andrews sticking with him. 18 on the shot clock for Bruce Thornton. Now Thornton will jump top of the key, give it high to left to Michael Parrish. Parrish against Stepanovich, dribbling top of the circle. 10 on the shot clock. Parrish picks up his dribble.
He takes a nice sharp breaking ball for a strike. Torino, 27 years old, signed a minor league deal with the Padres back in November. Last year, AA and AAA for the Brewers. Pitched some winter ball in his native Venezuela this year as well. Won his way outside, a ball and a strike. Torino, once upon a time, was a starter, but he had Tommy John surgery in 2018, and since then has made the move into a relief role. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the 5th. Here's the 1-1. Fastball misses low and outside. 2 balls and a strike. Torino going to try and do something that has not been done by a Padre pitcher today, and that's work a 1-2-3 inning. All 3 Dodger runs, though, came back in the second. Pitch here in on the hands, and now 3 balls and a strike. Torino set and ready. And now the pitch. Barnes swings, grounds it right to third base. Brasso down to a knee, has got it. Plenty of time with Barnes running. And the throw to first is perfect, 2 away. So Miguel Rojas will bat. Starting at third base today, no Max Muncy. We saw the other Max Muncy yesterday, the A's Max Muncy. And you know what I had forgotten to mention, because I had forgotten about it, is that not only are they both Max Muncy, and they both play professional baseball, they have the same birthday.
Shut up. Really?
Look at that. He's going to. Ground ball sharply to short, handled by DeVries. He's got it. Throws to first in time. Rojas is out. Dodgers go 1-2-3 for the first time today. Tony's going to check my work. We go to the 6th. 3-2 Dodgers on the Padres Radio Network.
Hey, it's Baja Rick. Craving a taste of Baja? Rockin' Baja Lobster and Baja Rick's Cantina will treat your gang to the flavors of the Baja Coast right here in San Diego. Large parties and family gatherings are our specialty. Our big Baja bucket for 2, sizzling fajitas, whole Puerto Nuevo-style lobster, chilled margaritas, and rockin' tunes will make every meal feel like a beach.
Cuando era niña, me enamoré de las estrellas cada vez que viajaba a mi país. Y poco
All rise. Here comes the judge.
Judge is in a league of his own.
Aaron Judge is a special talent.
Science and HVAC parts solution company that's grown into an international brand. Before AmericanEagle.com, we partially launched a new technology platform developed by another firm. American Eagle helped take our technology to a whole new level with digital marketing, software development, and business insights into our key markets, appliances, HVAC, and outdoor power equipment, and did so both on time and on budget. AmericanEagle.com has the resources, experience, and talent needed to produce solutions. Our new technology platform, developed by AmericanEagle.com, has produced tremendous results with higher traffic, conversion, engagement, and online revenue. If you have any home repairs you need to take care of, check us out at RepairClinic.com. If you need a world-class website or technology project, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Call AmericanEagle.com at 773-NETWORK. That's AmericanEagle.com, 773-NETWORK.
Fishing is back on The Fan. Let's Talk Hookup has returned to 97.3 The Fan, Saturday 7 to 8 a.m. and Sunday 7 to 9 a.m. Get all the latest fishing info. Let's Talk Hookup weekends on 97.3 The Fan. This program is sponsored and produced by Let's Talk Hookup. The opinions and offers expressed are not those of Odyssey Incorporated, nor 97.3 The Fan.
Hi, it's Joe Musgrove with the San Diego Padres. You're listening to Padres Baseball on the Padres Radio Network.
Top of the 6th inning, Padres come to bat against the new Dodger pitcher Sam Carlson. Connor Joe, Gavin Sheets, and Oscar Gonzalez, 2, 3, and 4 scheduled to bat. Never get back ahead here as Connor Joe takes outside, ball one. Joe was hit by a pitch by Dustin May back in the first inning. Hit the ball well in the third, but Miguel Rojas made a nice play on him. He's 0 for 2. Pitch here is high. And now 3 balls and no strikes the count. Automatic ball assessed at the beginning of the at-bat. Carlson, big, tall, strong right-hander, works and delivers and misses high, ball 4. So a 3-pitch walk to begin the 6th inning. Didn't used to be able to have it.
No, it's impossible.
You could theoretically now have a 0-pitch walk.
Yep.
We have not seen it. That would be quite a meltdown.
I'd be venturing to say that we might not see that pitcher very much longer.
Braden Carpathios is the pinch runner at first base for Connor Joe. Gavin Sheets the batter, left-hand hitter. And first pitch strike, 0-1. Long pause from Carlson. Now he delivers. Sheets, big swing, rips it foul into the netting above the Padre dugout on the right side. Carlson worked a scoreless inning in their Cactus League opener against the Cubs on Thursday. Last year, like Harold Chirino, spent a chunk of his season at Double-A for the Brewers in Biloxi, Mississippi. 4-2 with a 4.25 ERA. Ahead is Sheets, no balls, 2 strikes. The pitch in the air, foul, out of play, left side. Gets a little warm in Biloxi in the summer, huh?
A little bit. A little bit. Had my stint in the Southern League there. In that area, general area, not fun baseball.
Downstairs 1-2.
But it does get you prepared if you're a team that's in the Central. You're going to be playing in a lot of similar weather.
St. Louis, Cincinnati. Runner on first, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes. Sheets scoots back, takes on the inside corner, strike 3 call. I think he almost thought about challenging it and decided not to, so he walks away. Oscar Gonzalez will bat with Carpathios at first base and 1 away. Padres down by a run here in the 6th inning. Only spring training game of the year against the Dodgers. Carlson deals. Fastball goes off the mid of the catcher, Lockwood Powell, and a passed ball allows Carpathios to go into second base. So the Padres now have the tying run in scoring position with 1 out in the 6th inning. Gonzalez DHing for the Padres today, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop out. He has already doubled twice this spring. Base hit here ties the game. Swings, pops it up, foul, out of play, right side. One and 1 the count. Pitch is in the dirt outside. Lunging stop that time by Lockwood Powell. Only 2 Dodgers starters remain in the field. Chris Taylor in left, Andy Pajes in center. And those are the first 2 guys to bat coming up in the bottom of this inning. 2-1 now to Gonzalez. Tying run at second base, 1 out. Swings, hits a ground ball to first base. Nicely handled by Bracho. He'll bring it himself to the bag. Out number 2 as Carpathios advances to third base. And for the Padres, it'll be left up to Mike Brasso.
Hit it hard, but right at the first baseman, Bracho.
Now Brasso, no relation to Bracho. Takes a fastball strike. First of the year. By the way, just to double back on the Max Muncies, August 25th.
Yeah, real thing.
The Dodger Muncie, a dozen years older than the Oakland, Sacramento, Vegas Muncie. Ground ball foul. 0-2.
Or the not Sacramento.
Not Sacramento A's. Tying run at third with 2 outs. Brasso behind, 0-2. Carlson deals. Brasso swings in the air, left center field, carrying a bid. Pages into the gap, right at the edge of the warning track. He'll reach up, make the catch, and retire the side. Padres get the lead walk, but they cannot get Carpathios home. And after 5.5, Dodgers ahead 3-2 on the Padres Radio Network.
Have you been injured in a car or motorcycle accident? Padilla Law Group is the trusted San Diego injury law firm. Padilla Law Group is a father-son firm with more than 65 years of experience educating and advising clients of their rights and winning personal injury cases. PadillaLawGroup.com.
Hey guys, it's Woodsy. Don't go through another year with all that high interest debt. Let Loan Pronto wipe it all out now. Loan Pronto's rapid equity loan makes it easy to pay off all your credit cards or tackle that 2025 home improvement project. Get cash in your pocket fast. No appraisals, no paperwork, no waiting. Loan Pronto's AI-driven technology gets you approved and funded in as little as a day. One client got $150,000 approved in under 24 hours, paid off their credit cards, 2 cars, and a personal loan, saving over $1,500 a month. With low fixed rates and lightning fast transfers, you can do it too. Consolidate debt, improve your home, take control of your finances. Imagine being credit card debt-free by this time next week. Don't wait. Call Loan Pronto now, 619-207-4336, or go to loanpronto.com. Get your free quote now with no hard credit pull, 619-207-4336. Or again, go to loanpronto.com. Get the process started. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, subject to lender approval, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Fabric Talk. Hello, my love. I am your living room carpet. I see everything. I feel everything. After a while, I smell like everything, including Sir Pickles, who you snuggle with while binging that dating show you can't stop watching. So, how about we freshen things up with Febreze Fabric Spray? Oh, and a big spray for my pals, couch and ottoman. Ah, yes, refreshing. Breathe happy, Febreze. La 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 la.
This is Manny Machado from the San Diego Padres. The Padres play here on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3, The Fan.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Padres trail the Dodgers 3-2. Chris Taylor leading off against the new Padre pitcher, right-hander Francis Pena, making his second appearance of the spring. And a first pitch fastball misses outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Saw Pena in the 9th inning on Friday against the Mariners, gave up a home run to Samad Taylor, but after that got the next 3 guys, including a couple of strikeouts to end the game. 1-0 pitch is low, 2 balls and no strikes to Taylor, who has walked and struck out here this afternoon. Padres make some other defensive changes as well. Clay Dungan into play third base. Trenton Brooks is now at first. And Braden Carpathios stays in to play left after running for Connor Joe. All 3 low. Tyler Robertson, the new center fielder for the Padres. As Forrest Wall's day is done. 3-0 pitch, grounded to third base. There's Dungan. He's got it. Pats it in the glove. And a perfect throw to first. 1 away. Brett Sullivan in to catch for the Padres as well. So Leo DeVries, I believe, the only starter still in there for the Padres. And Peraza in left. Pages, a starter for the Dodgers, takes a fastball strike. He has struck out both times today, swinging in the second and looking in the third. That was against Manuel Castro, who came on to get the final out that inning. Pitch a little bit outside, 1-1. Our producer-engineer Dave Marcus, who is beginning his 32nd year on the Padres radio team, gets a lot of grief from Tony and I over the course of the long season, on and off the air. Pitch is grounded to the right side. To his left, Goodrum's got it. Second baseman sets himself, throws to first in time, 2 down. But I will tell you this, Anthony. Dave's superpower is keeping track of spring training changes. It is unbelievable. I mean that sincerely.
Yes. Superpower it is.
I'm telling you, half the broadcasts are wrong 80% of the time in these games. And we are like really on it, all because of Dave. Former Cub David Bodie hitting for the first time, swings and misses. Came on to play second base last inning for the Dodgers. 0-1 hit hard through the right side and a base hit. So Bodie, an opposite field single, his first at bat of the afternoon. That'll turn the order over, and Ha-Seong Kim had an infield single, his only time up, to come to bat for the second time. Dodgers ahead 3-2 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Kim, a left-handed batter, takes a fastball way outside, 1-0. Francis Pena in camp for the first time as a Padre. 24-year-old right-hander, pitched at 3 different levels in the minor leagues a season ago. Ball in the dirt, kicks away from Sullivan, kind of trickles back towards the backstop, and that wild pitch will allow Bodie to advance to second base. As a minor leaguer, Pena, really good fastball, very firm slider. Perhaps most impressively, done a great job limiting the walks. Delivers here and misses with a slider way high, 3-0, and that's going to draw a visit out from his catcher, Sullivan. Quick chat. Bodie at second base, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. 3-0 to Kim with Ryan Ward waiting on deck. 3-0 way up and away. That's ball 4. Ward, a left-handed batter, celebrating his 27th birthday today. Batting for the first time after coming on to play right field in the top of the inning. He's got 2 on and 2 out. His team up by 1 in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch, and Ward takes downstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. 120 games at AAA Oklahoma City last year for Ward. He hit .258 with 33 home runs and 101 runs batted in. He and Pena may have seen each other in the PCL. Swings and misses here. And now 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch bounces in front of the plate, kicks away from Sullivan, rolls all the way toward the Padre dugout on the right side, and both runners advance. So the second wild pitch of the inning, and now Kim at second base and Bodie at third.
And a little bit of an issue here for young Pena.
I mean, really everybody we've seen on the mound for the Padres today is in kind of a similar situation. Yeah. Minor league guys, and this is sort of what you get. 2-1 pitch is muscled in the air on a line out to center field. Robertson just waiting for it, though, and pretty much in his tracks able to make the catch and end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 men left in scoring position. On to the 7th inning in Glendale. Still the Dodgers 3 and the Padres 2 on the Padres Radio Network.
They say the hardest part of getting something done is getting started. Well, we did that 30 years ago when California first took on the tobacco industry. Now, smoking is down 60%, Lung cancer, 42%. A couple of our cities have already ended tobacco sales. A California without big tobacco isn't just possible. It's already happening. See our progress at undo.org.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to the A to Z savings event at AutoZone.
Thanks. I need to change my oil. So how much is an oil filter?
Free when you buy 5 quarts of oil. Right now, we have a special on Valvoline Advanced Full Synthetic or High Mileage Motor Oil.
The oil filter is free with the Valvoline
Advanced Full Synthetic or High Mileage Motor Oil? Yep, the free oil filter is part of the A to Z savings event. Only at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Huge news. Right now at Wendy's, you can get a Son of Baconator for just $3. I don't think you understand this situation. The Son of Baconator is only $3 for a limited time. You know, smoked bacon, rich melted cheese. That Son of Baconator is only $3. Thank you to whoever wished upon that star. For bacon that just won't quit, gotta be Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii, not valid on a combo or in third-party delivery platforms.
The next disaster is coming. Make a plan. Keep extra medication on hand. Make copies of important documents. Stay informed and be ready. Learn more at americares.org/send-us-in.
This is Fernando Tatis Jr. You're listening to Padres Baseball on Padres Radio Network.
Leo DeVries leads off, top of the 7th inning. Padres down by 1 against the Dodgers. And he fouls the first pitch back from the new pitcher, Justin Jarvis, strike 1. Second time Jarvis has appeared in Cactus League play. He took the loss in their opener on Thursday against the Cubs. 4 runs on 3 hits in 1 inning. Delivers a fastball strike to DeVries, ahead of him 0-2. Last year, Jarvis minor league for the Mets, AA Binghamton and AAA Syracuse. Now in the summer, those are a couple of great places. But at the beginning of the season, a little chilly. 0-2, swing and a miss. DeVries chased something up. And Jarvis makes quick work of Leo DeVries. 1 out in the top of the 7th inning. Brett Sullivan will bat for the first time today.
High cheese gets Leo to chase it.
First pitch to Sullivan, a left-handed batter, is a strike, 0-1. Downstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike. Kim, by the way, the shortstop, has moved out to center field for the Dodgers, so trying to figure out what exactly he is for them. 1-1 pitch is cracked foul, but I mean, look, we've seen the Dodgers kind of be, at this point, 7-8 years ago, on the forefront of taking full advantage of a Swiss Army knife kind of guy or two. You think about, especially at their peaks, guys like Kike Hernandez and Chris Taylor, who would play all over the diamond. So probably shouldn't come as any kind of surprise that they're experimenting with this. Pitch up and away, 2-2.
Not at all. Kim certainly has shown the ability to run, so you can check that part off. Now, does he have the instincts to play the outfield?
Sullivan swings and misses, strike 3, back-to-back Ks for Justin Jarvis. And now pinch hitter for Perlaza will be Jake Snyder up from minor league camp. Snyder, 26 years old. And he takes a backup breaking ball outside, 1-0. Left-handed hitter, played his college ball at Louisville. Has spent time in the Pirates and Rockies organization. And he takes downstairs, 2-0. Bulk of his season last year at High A. Pitch outside, 3-0. So Jarvis came in for the Dodgers throwing strikes. Struck out DeVries, struck out Sullivan, but now he's gone 3-0 on Jake Snyder. Left-hand hitter waits. Here's the pitch. And taking all the way, it's inside, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk after the back-to-back strikeouts. And now Trenton Brooks will hit for the first time today. An Alpine kid came on to play first base for Gavin Sheets. pitch drops in, and a strike, 0-1. Brooks, 29 years old, Granite Hills High. Eagles.
Oh, yes, Eagles. I'm familiar with that.
Yeah, we don't often do it on the high schools, but I figure,
I'm also still playing catch-up on all the line shifts out here.
So you got Dean in left, Kim in center, Ward in right. Don't ask first names. Hosey at third, McLean at short, Bodie at second, Bracho at first, and Lockwood-Powell catcher. Pitch is low, 1-1 to Trenton Brooks. Brooks made his major league debut for the Giants last year, appeared in a dozen games for Bob Melvin's team. Bulk of the year at AAA Sacramento.
Nico.
Runner on first, 2 outs, top of the 7th inning. Dodgers ahead 3-2. Every run in this game was scored in the 2nd inning. Pick off to first, gets away from Bracho, goes up into right field. A little bit of a late start for Snyder, but he's going to make it without a throw from Bodie. So throwing error by the pitcher, Jarvis. And now again, for the 2nd straight inning, that potential tying run in scoring position for the Pods.
Yeah, pickoff throw, short hop Bracho, and he's unable to handle it. Now Trenton Brooks will get an opportunity with a runner in scoring position.
Behind in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch from Jarvis, launched in the air to deep right field. Ward is racing back, still on the move at the wall, and it's going to hit up against the base of the fence. Snyder scores easily from second, and Trenton Brooks into second base with an RBI double. Padres have tied it up 3-3.
Got a pitch elevated, looked like a fastball. Trenton's all over it. Short hops to right center field wall. Padres tied this game at 3 apiece.
First at bat of the afternoon now for Nico Goodrum. And he takes a strike at the bottom of the zone, 0-1. Goodrum, a switch hitter, batting left-handed. Nico signed a minor league deal with the Padres last month. He'll turn 33 in a couple of days. 0-1 pitch. Way high, a ball and a strike. See Nico in the bigs with the Twins, Tigers, Rays, Angels. Played some in Korea a couple of years ago as well. Swings here, grounds it to second base. Big hop for Bodie, he's got it, and fires to first in time to end the top of the 7th inning, but the Padres able to tie it up on the RBI double by Trenton Brooks. Time to stretch in Glendale, 3-3 against the Dodgers on the Padres Radio Network.
Right now at Verizon, you can get one line for less than you think. Just $50 per month when you bring your phone, which is less than you spend on Bella's Dog Walker and Glam Squad every week. Get one line on unlimited welcome for $50 per month with autopay plus taxes and fees at your local San Diego Verizon store today. $15 monthly promo credits applied over 36 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Additional terms apply.
Chris Ello here from Gwynn and Chris, and I've told you about Spiro's great food and beautiful locations in Coronado and La Jolla. But I want to remind you that Spiro's also does great catering. Their delicious Mediterranean cuisine will make a spectacular presentation on any occasion. Whether you're planning a party at home, with friends, a rehearsal dinner, corporate event, call Spiro's. And don't forget, Spiro's has family packs and party packs for last-minute dinners and get-togethers. Pick one up tonight. Visit spiroscuisine.com.
I'm Rick Julius, a partner at Cordell & Cordell. For over 3 decades, Cordell & Cordell has been on the front lines of family law. Divorce is more than just a legal process. It's a life-changing event that can impact your future, finances, and your relationship with your children. You've worked hard to build a life that you're proud of, and you deserve a legal partner who will work just as hard to protect it.
1455 Frazee Road, Suite 1050, San Diego, California, 92108. Online at CordellCordell.com.
Calling all SDSU basketball and pizza fans. Catch every Aztec basketball game at Woodstock's Pizza. The best spot to watch the action. Get 3% off your tab for every three-pointer made by the Aztecs. Let's cheer on the Aztecs at Woodstock's Pizza. See store for details.
This is Xander Bogaerts. The Padres play here on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
Bottom of the 7th inning, Padres and Dodgers tied at 3. Alex Freeland going to be the pinch hitter for Michael Conforto. Left-hander Jake Higginbotham now on the mound for the Padres. And his first pitch is laced into left center field. A base hit for Freeland. Robertson gets to it in center quickly, sends it back in, and that's how the bottom of the 7th gets underway before Cody Hosey bats for the first time. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Padres Radio Network.
KWFN and KWFN HD1 San Diego.
This is Mike Schilt, manager of the San Diego Padres. The Padres play here on 97.3 The Fan.
An Odyssey sports station.
Padres and Dodgers 3-3, bottom of the 7th inning here in Glendale. Cody Hosey, bad bat with a runner on first, nobody out, swings and misses, strike one. Jesse Agler, Tony Gwynn Jr., and our producer-engineer Dave Marcus with you from Arizona. Thanks for making us a part of your Sunday afternoon back home. Short lead at first base for Freeland. Higginbotham delivers, and a line drive caught at second base by Goodrum. Well positioned in a nice play, just kind of stepping to his right, hopping up to make the catch, one away.
All hit on the screws there, and Nico well positioned to reach up and snatch it for out number 1.
Got a couple more changes for you, Tony.
Lovely.
Asa McCoy comes in to play shortstop, and Jake Snyder, who hit for Perlaza, stays in to play right field. It is Lockwood Powell, the catcher for the Dodgers. He takes a strike. First AB after coming on for Austin Barnes, who finished his day 1 out of 2 with a single. Was also hit by a pitch and scored a run. 0-1 hit sharply but foul on the ground at third base. 0-2. Griffin Lockwood Powell. Got the big letters back on the back of the uniforms and the hyphenated last name. Lockwood Powell fits better than you might think. Good job by the Dodger equipment staff.
See, this might be a time where you use smaller lettering. I don't know.
Quick pick at first. It was going to be close, but it gets away. Trickles all the way up the right field line in foul territory. Freeland hits second, takes a turn, but he'll stop there as the throw comes back towards the infield from Brooks. So a throwing error there by Higginbotham, and now Freeland at second base with 1 out.
They gave a throwing error, but I don't know that it should have been a throwing error. This is a catchable ball, it looked like. Nonetheless, Dodgers move a runner in scoring position.
As we like to say in spring training, official scoring is highly unofficial. Still 0-2 on Lockwood Powell. Higginbotham, long pause. Now the pitch. Swung on, kind of looped into center off the end of the bat. Robertson will square it up and make the catch. Out number 2, Freeland stays planted at second base. And that'll be Aaron Bracho's first opportunity to hit. Bracho wearing number 00 took over at first base for Kike Hernandez. He's hitting at Austin Barnes, Miguel Rojas' spot. Pitch is downstairs, ball 1. Three game, bottom of the 7th inning. Man on second, 2 outs for the Dodgers. Lefty to lefty here, Higginbotham ready. The pitch is taken for a strike at the knees. 1-1 from Higginbotham, who pitched last year at AA Erie for the Tigers. 41 appearances out of their bullpen, and then had some tremendous success in the Dominican this winter. 12 outings in winter ball and a 0.84 ERA. 1-1 is high, 2 balls and a strike. Higginbotham, originally drafted by the Braves back in 2018 out of Clemson University. 2-1 to Bracho, the pitch. Swung on, popped up, right side of the infield. Second baseman Goodrum right at the edge of the outfield. Grass will reach up, make the catch. That'll end the inning. Nice job by Higginbotham working around that lead single. Head to the 8th in Glendale. 3-3 against the Dodgers on the Padres radio network.
I can't believe you scored tickets para Nati Natasha.
After saving so much at T-Mobile, I thought, ¿por qué no darnos un gusto?
There she is.
Nati, can we get a picture?
Claro que sí. Wow, that's a nice picture.
The S25 takes awesome selfies.
Tag me and I'll follow you. Get a new Samsung Galaxy S25 phone with Galaxy AI at T-Mobile and 4 lines for $25 a line.
With autopay discount plus taxes and fees. Minimum 4 lines on plan. Contact us if canceling lines. Plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See details at T-Mobile.com.
We've all been there, sleepless nights, wondering if your business's security service is really protecting what matters. At Bay Alarm, we can put your security insecurities to bed. Our advanced technology and personalized support ensure you can rest easy knowing we're here for you. BayAlarm.com.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. 2 lines of unlimited for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings compared to Verizon and AT&T. But don't just take our word for it.
It's not just the savings that are great with our T-Mobile plan. There's all this value from all these other things that T-Mobile offers.
T-Mobile has been such a savings for us.
We love it.
Switch today and get 2 free 5G phones like the Motorola Edge with Turbo Power charging that gives you power for the day in just 15 minutes. And customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 to learn more. With AutoPay plus taxes and fees, plus $5 per line without AutoPay. Debit or bank account required. 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Motorola Edge on us with 24 monthly bill credits and new line for well-qualified customers, plus tax and $35 per line connection charge. See details at T-Mobile.com. Motorola Edge requires 68-watt charger. Charger sold separately. Actual performance will vary based on usage and configuration.
Hi, this is Jackson Merrill. You're listening to Padres Baseball on the Padres Radio Network.
2025 Padres season is packed with exciting giveaways, including 6 collectible bobbleheads like Jackson Merrill, presented by Cannell's, and Tony Gwynn, thanks to Petco. Check out exclusive hats and apparel like the Aloha shirt, brought to you by Motorola. Visit Padres.com/giveaways. First at bat for Braden Carpathios, who came on as a pinch runner for Connor Joe back in the 6th inning, and he takes strike 1 from the new Dodger pitcher Ryan Sublett. Have to wonder about his housing accommodations this spring. Misses up and away. That evens the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Who's his landlord? 1-1 from Sublett. And upstairs, 2 balls and a strike. 3-3 game here in the 8th. Dodgers went ahead 3-2 in the bottom of the 2nd. Padres able to tie it up last inning on an RBI double by Trenton Brooks. Here's the 2-1. Carpathios takes low and outside, ball 3. Our first look at Carpathios. He's up from minor league camp. Swings here and pops it foul out of play. They announced the crowd here in Glendale, 12,235. Most of them have either gone to look for shade or left, because the sort of left side of the grandstand, the third base side, which is in the sun, is mostly empty. First base side, very shady, very full. Can't blame them. Here's the 3-2 and a swing and a miss. Carpathios strikes out, 1 down in the top of the 8th.
Good slider underneath the hands there. Carpathios, and goes down swinging.
Clay Dungan will bat now for the first time today. Left-handed hitter against Sublett with 1 out and nobody on. First pitch. Backs up, misses away, 1-0. Dungan in his 2nd year in the Padre organization, split last season between San Antonio and El Paso. Most of the year at AAA. 1-0 pitch. Dungan swings, trying to drop it into shallow center field, but it'll be caught. Nice job by Kim coming on his first chance out there, and he makes the catch for out number 2.
Good jump.
Yeah.
On the baseball, able to get there relatively easy to take a hit away from Dungan.
Going to have a pinch hitter now for the DH, Oscar Gonzalez. Romeo Sanabria, who started the game yesterday, will hit. 3-3 in the 8th. First game of the year between the Padres and Dodgers. Sanabria, big, strong left-hand hitter, swings at the first pitch, fouls it back. 22-year-old from Miami in big league camp for the first time. Pitch here on the inside corner, and Sanabria is going to challenge it.
Is challenging the strike call.
Tony, what do you think?
Got it right.
It's a ball. So Sanabria wins the challenge, and instead of being in an 0-2 hole, it's 1-1.
Had it being just off the plate in, and he was correct.
Pitch inside clearly this time. Back Sanabria all the way off the plate. So 2 balls and a strike. It's kind of cliche to challenge a called third strike. It's kind of fun, one of those swing pitches, either 1-1, 2-1. Can really change the complexion of an at-bat. Fouls this one to the dish. And off the home plate umpire, Nate Tomlinson's foot. They'll need a moment. The count is 2-2. So Sanabria backs all the way away from the dirt circle around home plate as Tomlinson kind of hobbles back behind the dish. The catcher also will kind of walk out towards the mound.
Yeah, Tomlinson, not a small target by any means.
In there and ready to go. 2-2. The pitch is lined the other way into left field and a base hit. Nice piece by Sanabria and a 2-out single here in the 8th.
Was indeed. Got like the fastball up in the zone, a sinker. Some nice opposite field stroke, Sanabria.
Tyler Robertson will now bat. Took over in center field a couple of innings ago. Yeah, Sanabria, he's kind of an old baseball soul. Got a big lead at first base, not running. Robertson swings and misses strike 1, but Sanabria, whose dad grew up in Puerto Rico, did all kinds of like old-time drills with his dad as a kid, hitting bottle caps, other small objects with a broomstick to try and work on those skills. And when he dove into hitting YouTube to really try and help himself out and kind of coach himself along, the guy whose swing he sort of became obsessed with is a Hall of Famer, but not a name you often hear from young hitters today. Eddie Matthews. That's the guy he wanted to go and study.
Really? Was there enough out there for him to really be able to tap into? Clearly there was.
1-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 2 to Tyler Robertson.
I think most of the time you don't hear guys go back that far because there's just not a lot of video to really pull stuff from.
And the video that is there.
Right.
Brandon Butterworth is going to pinch run at first base, by the way, after the third pitch of the at-bat. Spring training. Pitch is tipped into the catcher's mitt. That's strike 3. And the end of the top of the 8th. Couple of Ks for Sublet. And after 7.5, still 3-3 against the Dodgers on the Padres Radio Network.
Need inspiration? Shop Ralph's for thousands of appetizing ingredients that inspire countless mouth-watering meals with savings beyond low prices. Like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. So you can get big flavors and big savings. Ralph's. Fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
Save on fresh Foster Farms chicken. Breasts, drumsticks, thighs, or whole chickens are buy one, get one free with your card. Ralph's. Fresh for everyone.
Stop by any of the 30 San Diego Valvoline instant drive-thru oil change centers. You don't have to get out of your car, and it usually only takes 15 minutes or less. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for discounts and locations nearest you. Valvoline oil change centers are open 7 days a week.
Spring forward with real unlimited data from Straight Talk this tax season and get a free Samsung Galaxy A16 5G or Moto G Power 5G 2024 with select plans. So you can stream games during Mad March hours, check the weather for April showers, and watch gardening videos about May flowers. Straight Talk, real unlimited data. Available at Walmart and straighttalk.com. Offer valid through 4/15/25. Taxes and fees apply. Requires purchase of single line gold unlimited plan or higher. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million+ products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, this is Mike Schill. You're listening to Padres Baseball on Padres Radio Network.
Dodgers coming up in the bottom of the 8th inning against the new Padre pitcher, left-hander Austin Davis, making his second appearance of the spring. Austin worked on Friday against the Mariners through a scoreless 5th inning. Got a 3-3 game here as Justin Dean bats for the first time as a Dodger here this afternoon. Dean took over in left field for Chris Taylor, as you remember. 1-0 pitch underneath the hands. 2 balls and no strikes.
Definitely remember.
Two 2-0 to the right-hand hitter, Dean, with a big swing and a ground ball foul up the third base line. Sean McClain on deck, and then David Bodie to follow. 7, 8, 9 in the Dodger batting order here against Davis, who is the 8th different Padre pitcher to take the mound this afternoon. Here's the 2-1. Dean pops it foul out of play. Braden Nett started for the Pods, gave up 3 runs in 2 innings. Since then, the Dodgers have not added on to their total. Pitch up and away, 3-2. We have seen Baez, Castro, Nunez, Chirino, Pena, Higginbotham, and now Davis. Good work by a bunch of young guys here today. 3-2 pitch is high, ball 4. We have seen a fair amount of that, though.
Yes.
That's the 5th walk that Padre pitching has issued. They've also hit 2 guys. There have been a pair of wild pitches. And now a lead walk in a tie game here in the 8th. So McClain to bat, took over at shortstop when Kim, who replaced Betts, went out to center to replace Pajes. Dean stretches out a pretty good lead over at first base, held on by Brooks, and the first pitch misses up and into McClain. A right-handed hitter up from minor league camp, ball 1. McClain, an Orange County guy, played here in the Valley at Arizona State as Davis throws over to first. Dean read it well, got back in. Dodgers drafted McClain 5th round out of ASU 3 years ago. Made it up to high A last year, but most of the season at Rancho Cucamonga. Runner goes, pitch high, throw from Sullivan, no chance. Stolen base for Justin Dean, who is certainly looking runnerish. And now the potential go-ahead run at second base with nobody out for the Dodgers here in the 8th.
A guy trying to impress some of the staff that's watching this game and able to grab a bag.
So an RBI opportunity for McClain, who's ahead in the count on 2-0, fouls it back towards us, and now 2 balls and a strike. Back home in Peoria tomorrow afternoon against the Cubs, we expect to see Randy Vasquez on the mound for the first time. We will have a video webcast for you tomorrow and Tuesday. Here's a strike on the outside corner. 2-2. So yeah, Cubs tomorrow, Angels Tuesday, both video webcasts. And we're right back here on Wednesday to see the White Sox. 2-2 pitch way inside, nearly hit him. I will make a prediction. There will be fewer people in the stands Wednesday against the White Sox than here today against the Dodgers.
I think that's a safe bet.
Tied at 3 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Pitch to McLean, hooked in the air, deep but foul down the left field line. And still 3-2. Davis looked back at second base. Now another. Here's the payoff pitch. Inside, almost hit him. And ball 4. So back-to-back walks issued by Austin Davis to begin the 8th. The Dodgers now 2 on, nobody away for David Bodie as they try and go back in front.
Really, the last few pitches weren't really close. McLean finds his way on the base path. I think it's Austin Davis is going to have to keep an eye out on these runners. They certainly could look to push the envelope as his concentration begins to lock in on getting it sorted out at home plate.
First pitch to Bodie, a right-handed pitcher, fouled straight back on a line. Bodie's now 31 years old. He's one of those Denver guys. We've seen him with the Cubs over the years, but hooking on with the Dodgers now and trying to make himself a part of that organization. Signed a minor league deal last month. A 1 pitch is a strike. 0-2 from Davis to Bodie with Kim waiting on deck. Mentioned all the walks and kind of the traffic that the Dodgers have had. To the Padres pitchers' credit, they've worked around some jams here most of the day. Davis trying to do that. Runners go. 0-2 pitch hit sharply up the middle into center field and a base hit. Dean racing around third. He will score. And the Dodgers have a guy cross the plate for the first time since the second inning. They go back in front. It's 4-3.
Leadoff walk. Comes around to score. Dean, who was on the move on that pitch there, comes in to score easily on the single from Bodie.
So now Haesung Kim, who's already singled and walked, will bat with 2 on, still nobody away. Lefty to lefty, Davis deals. Kim flails and misses strike 1. Bodie at first, McLean at second base. Pitch from Davis, good breaking ball, just missing inside. Davis wanted it, didn't get it. That evens the count at a ball and a strike. Davis working more quickly here. Now he slows himself down, checks second, comes set, and gets a swing and a miss, 1-2. Austin back at home here in the Valley. Grew up in Scottsdale, went to Desert Mountain High School, same as Merrill Kelly of the Diamondbacks. 1-2 to Kim, swung on and fouled in and out of the mid of the catcher, Sullivan, so Kim able to stay alive. Davis pitched in a handful of games for the Padres last June and July, most of the year at El Paso. The 1-2, Kim checks, takes low and outside, and able to hold up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners were dancing around. Davis, I think, wisely stepped off the rubber there and watched the lead runner, McLean, back to second base. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Got him to chase a fastball up and out of the zone. So big K for Davis. First out of the inning here in the 8th. 2 on, 1 away. And now Ryan Ward, who lined to center, is on the other time up.
He was showing the ability to bounce back there. gives up the single, bounces back with a strikeout. So he can find a way to keep these runners stranded.
Lefty to lefty now against Ward, and a first pitch breaking ball for strike one. The 1 pitch is low, a ball and a strike. One of the neat storylines from this game was Leo DeVries and Ethan Salas both in the starting lineup. Pitch swung on, popped into left center field. Carpathios will make the call, and the left fielder makes the catch. McLean tagging from second to third, able to advance pretty easily as that ball was caught almost to the warning track near the 380 marker in left center. Certainly Davis will take the out, 2 away, and now runners on the corners for Alex Freeland. But that'll be all for Davis, who has probably hit his pitch count here. So Mike Schilt out to make a change in the bottom of the 8th inning. Dodgers ahead 4-3 on the Padres Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Nicole Donnelly, and for 34 years, I've owned and managed Miramar Kitchen and Bath alongside my husband, Martin.
We treat every project like it's our own home, and we'll be with you every step of the way.
When you choose Miramar Kitchen and Bath for your kitchen or bathroom remodel, you're working directly with a husband and wife team who care about every detail. Because this isn't just business for us, it's personal.
At Miramar Kitchen and Bath, we believe your experience matters. That's why our experience matters.
Miramar Kitchen and Bath.
Contractor's license 657333.
Hey, it's Baja Rick. Craving a taste of Baja? Rockin' Baja Lobster and Baja Rick's Cantina will treat your gang to the flavors of the Baja Coast right here in San Diego. Large parties and family gatherings are our specialty. Our big Baja bucket for 2, sizzling fajitas, whole Puerto Nuevo-style lobster, chilled margaritas, and rockin' tunes will make every meal feel like a beachside celebration. Join us at Rockin' Baja Lobster and Baja Rick's Cantina, just steps from Petco Park in the heart of Old Town and Oceanside Harbor. Eat, drink, and be Baja.
Have you set your financial goals for the new year? Take the first step towards financial success with free educational sessions hosted by San Diego County Credit Union and the San Diego County Library.
Learn about topics ranging from understanding credit reports to budgeting with SDCCU and the County Library System's free Financial Wellness Wednesdays. San Diego County Credit Union. It's not big bank banking, it's better.
Federally insured by NCUA. To register for a webinar, visit sdccu.com/FWW.
Right-hander Cole Paplam enters the game for the Padres, the righty, tasked to try to get out of this 8th inning.
Just needs the 1 out to do so. Dodgers have gone back ahead 4-3. They've got runners on first and second, 2 outs. And Alex Freeland, a left-handed hitter, coming up. Paplam, a Wisconsin guy, 24 years old, from Green Bay. Runners at the corners, 2 away. Tall right-hander comes inside and just drills Freeland. 98-mile-an-hour fastball. That is the 3rd Dodger to be hit by a pitch here this afternoon, and now the bases are loaded.
98 heat seeker, really nowhere for Freeland to go, and he wore it.
Cody Hosey, a right-handed hitter, will now come to bat with the bases full, 2 down. So we'll see if Paplam's second pitch can find the zone. Misses low and outside with a breaking ball, 0-1.
Come on.
Dodgers with the sacks full, ahead by a run in the 8th inning. Pitch here, sharp slider just a little bit off the plate outside, 2-0. So yeah, Padre pitching today now, 6 walks, 3 hit batters, 2 wild pitches. And after falling behind 2-0, Sullivan going to go out and chat with his right-hander. Padres will have McCoy, Sullivan, and Snyder due up in the 9th inning. Down by a run, but the Dodgers trying to put some distance between the Padres and themselves here. LA, remember, looking for their first win of the spring. They're 0-3. 2-0 pitch to Hosey. Fastball pretty much down the middle at 99 and a called strike. Do one on the outside corner. And after the mound visit, back-to-back strikes to even things up 2-2. Paplum set. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Hit in the air to left field. Pretty well struck. Carpathios racing back at the wall. Looks up. Hits off the base of the fence. McLean has scored. Bodie's on his way. He will score. Freeland comes all the way around from first. A bases clearing double for Cody Hosey. And the Dodger lead is now 7-3.
Little cutter left out over the middle of the plate. And Hosey didn't miss it. Doubles off the base of the left center field wall, clears the bases. 7-3 ball game, Dodgers.
Hosey at second, 2 away, and now Griffin Lockwood Powell becomes the 8th guy to bat in the inning. Takes a fastball strike. Now the pitcher, Paplum, gets the warning from the plate umpire Tomlinson about coming set too quickly. Remember 2 years ago when that was happening every other pitch?
Yes.
0-1 fastball. Called outside, an immediate challenge from Brett Sullivan.
The catcher's challenging the ball call.
Told you last year, Sullivan got a lot of opportunity with the ABS system in El Paso. He had one game where he was 10 for 11 challenging pitches, and Sullivan correct here. Pitch was not only not outside, it wasn't low, perfectly placed. And another successful challenge for Brett Sullivan. So it's 0-2, and now a foul ball right side.
You just knew by the way he didn't hesitate that he was positive what the outcome was going to be.
It's amazing, right? I mean, if that system comes to the big leagues, that will be a more important skill than framing. Totally different skill set.
Yes.
Pitch here a little bit off the plate outside. He would not divulge, by the way, which umpire was behind the plate.
I'm sure he wouldn't.
The night he got 10 correct challenges.
He's a gentleman.
Gotta reach out to our buddy Tim Haggerty, the voice of the Chihuahuas. See if he remembers. 2-2 pitches outside, ball 3.
I mean, yes, it is impressive that he got 10 of 11, but it was also impressive that there was 11 challenges in that game, just with him alone.
Runner on second, 2 outs. 3-2 pitch, hit out to deep right field. Long run, Snyder not going to get there. Over his head, bouncing on the warning track, up against the fence. Hosey scores from second base. An RBI double for Griffin Lockwood Powell, and now 8-3 LA. Aaron Bracho will be the batter. He popped to second last inning, his only time up. The 9th guy to hit here in the bottom of the 8th. 8-3 Dodgers. First pitch outside, ball 1. We've talked a lot about how we kind of enjoy the theater of the ball strike challenges and everybody kind of looking up together at the board to see it. Imagine in a big league game if you ever did have a situation where a guy was challenged 10 or 11 times, the crowd reaction, particularly if it was the home team winning those challenges, would become really very entertaining.
Oh, for sure.
Especially get a big crowd or a big game. 2-0 line off the pitcher. Pelham, ball rolls out to second base. Goodrum's got it. Throw to first is in time, but obviously the key thing is that Cole Pelham took a line drive. It looked like off the face, and immediately he's being tended to by the athletic training staff. Mike Schilt went running out there, and Ruben Niebla, the pitching coach, as well. He got up after falling down. Now he's down on one knee on the grass about halfway between the mound and the plate.
This is the second time in, 4 games that this stadium has seen a pitcher take a line drive. And this was 102.4 off the bat. Frightening.
The hitter, Bracho, has come over to check on him as well. Kind of a huddle of brown jerseys on the grass there between the plate and the mound, and the one blue jersey as Bracho wants to check on him. And remember, the Dodgers athletic training staff coming out as well to help.
They're going to have to get the card out. This one just appeared to catch him a little more square than what Miller, I believe it was, caught it a few nights ago.
It hit him, the line drive did, and he actually stayed on his feet. He kind of spun around a couple of times, obviously staggered, but it looks like the right side of his face, I hope not the eye, but that's what they're tending to. And still, Cole Peplum is being tended to by the athletic training staff. As Tony said, the cart is on the way out to help him off.
He's bleeding, looks like.
He's walking himself to the cart, which is obviously a very, very good sign, but holding that towel kind of on the right side of his face and head. And obviously some nice love being shown by the fans here in Glendale. Cole Peplum hit by a comebacker. And now being tended to by the medical personnel here in Glendale. That did end the 8th inning. We'll head to the 9th. Dodgers in front 8-3 on the Padres Radio Network.
If you've been injured in a motorcycle or e-bike accident, call Padilla Law today. Padilla Law Group is a father-son team of San Diego natives who will fight for your rights and treat you like family. Go to PadillaLawGroup.com today to schedule your free consultation.
Tony Gwynn Jr. here. Experience better banking. Open a free checking with e-statements account in just minutes at SDCCU.com and bank on the go. Check balances, deposit checks, pay bills, and more just about anywhere through your smartphone 24/7. And if you need cash, access one of our 30,000 surcharge-free ATMs. San Diego County Credit Union. It's not big bank banking, it's better. Message and data rates may apply. Federally insured by the NCUA. For details, visit SDCCU.com.
San Diego to Tijuana, bus leaving in 3 minutes.
Hey, how are you, babe?
Hi, I'm good, but I wish you were here in Tijuana.
I know, I wish you were here in San Diego. Hey, I just sent you a song.
I love it, but it made me miss you even more.
Next stop, Tijuana Central Bus Terminal.
Hey, go outside.
Wait, why?
What? What are you doing here?
Surprise.
With AT&T, use your plan in Mexico like in the 619. 2 countries, 1 network. Only with AT&T. Available for U.S. customers. Requires eligible plan. Additional speed, coverage, and other restrictions apply. Visit att.com/one network for details.
Hi, it's Jake Cronenworth with the San Diego Padres. The Padres play here on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
Top of the 9th inning in Glendale. And Dodgers just now taking the field defensively after they got the cart for Cole Peplum. And it's off in the left field corner now. Cole has gotten off the cart on a warning track out there. Obviously with the Padres medical staff, he was able to walk himself through the gate and head out to the clubhouse area there. But obviously one of the scariest things in baseball when a pitcher takes a line drive anywhere off the head. And hopefully looked worse than it is. And we'll hear afterwards what Mike Schultz knows. And again, thoughts certainly to Cole. And As he had to leave there at the end of the bottom of the 8th inning. Top of the 9th, Padres will come to bat down 8-3. New Dodger pitcher, the left-hander Brandon Meek, whose job obviously is to get 3 outs here. Tony said it the other day against the Cubs. Bobby Miller, eerily similar at this ballpark. A line drive that spun his baseball cap all the way around.
Yeah, those are scary. This is nothing that prepares you to see it. Hopefully, Bethlehem all right.
So, ready to go in the top of the 9th inning. Mason McCoy will lead off for the Padres. His first AB of the day after coming on for Leo DeVries at shortstop. Leo got the start here this afternoon, and McCoy, a right-handed batter, takes inside 1-0. Mason in his second camp with the Padres. Most of last year at AAA El Paso. Did collect his first major league hit last summer. Takes inside 2-0. The lefty Neek delivers, and this time a strike. Brett Sullivan on deck for the Padres, and then Jake Snyder scheduled to hit after that. Only spring training game of the year between these two teams. 2-1 pitch, down and in, 3 balls and a strike. Imagine the Dodgers starting the season in Tokyo against the Cubs. Sounds like Yamamoto game 1, Sasaki game 2. The Cubs are going to throw Imanaga game 1 in Tokyo. That is going to be quite a scene.
It's going to be crazy. I mean, perhaps three of the biggest Japanese baseball stars all coming back on the same team. I imagine there won't be very many tickets available.
No, I know. I think you're going to have to pay a pretty penny to get in to the Tokyo Dome for either one of those games. And, I mean, it just should be a remarkable celebration of the sport on a global level.
Yeah.
Lefty to lefty here against Brett Sullivan, who takes a strike. Games are going to be, 3 a.m. Pacific? Something like that?
You know I'm not good with math, so.
Fouled away 0-2. Same as Korea last year. So there'll be night games, normal 7 o'clock games in Tokyo. Which I think is, 3 a.m. in L.A. 5 a.m. in Chicago for the Cub fans. It's a little better, I guess.
Tad bit.
0-2, swing and a miss. Sullivan strikes out, 1 down in the top of the 9th inning. Tokyo Dome, by the way, 45,000 capacity. Last year the Gochuk Sky Dome in Seoul, that was 13,000, something like that. So it's going to be a very, very different environment than we saw in Korea last year. McCoy at first, 1 out, top of the 9th inning. Pitch to Snyder is a called strike, 1-1. Snyder pinch hit for Perlaza back in the 7th inning. Through a 4-pitch walk, eventually came in to score the game-tying run, but the Dodgers have gone back in front. It's now 8-3 in the 9th. Pitch outside, 2 balls and a strike. Just talking about how short spring training is when you do a trip like that. Padres will play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spring training games while all of that is going on in Tokyo. Padres, of course, open up the regular season Thursday, March 27th at home against Jerks and Profar and the Atlanta Braves. 2-2 to Snyder. The pitch from Neek is in the dirt outside, ball 3. McCoy not really held on by Bracho over at first base. Now the 3-2 pitch, loop the other way. That's going to get down into left field, and a base hit for Jake Snyder. McCoy advances to second base, so 2 on, 1 out. And Trenton Brooks, who had the RBI double his last time, will come to bat for the second time here today.
A little inside-out swing by Snyder. Serves it in the left field. First and second now for Trenton Brooks.
Lefty to lefty against Brandon Neek. First pitch swinging. Trenton Brooks in the air. Straightaway center field deep but playable. Kim is back at about 10 feet in front of the warning track. Kind of hops up to make the catch. McCoy will tag second to third, but now 2 away in the top of the 9th inning. And the order will turn over for Nico Goodrum. Nico grounded his second, his only other time up. Padres down to their final out here in the top of the 9th inning. After today, we will not see these guys again until June. First pitch is inside. Snyder will take second base. One 1-0 pitch. Goodrum takes down and in. 2 balls and no strikes. Switch hitter batting right-handed. Talking about Korea and Japan, Kyle Hart, who pitched in the KBO last year in camp with the Padres. Pitch inside to Goodrum, ball 3. I asked him last week about his perspective being in Korea when the Padres and Dodgers got there last year, and how much that was on the radar of the KBO teams, how big of a deal it was. He said it was huge. So they were locked into every game. Really, really neat. Pitch inside, a 4-pitch walk to Goodrum to load the bases for Carpathios. But yeah, it was kind of cool. He said they're watching every pitch of every game. He was kind of disappointed he wasn't able to get down to Seoul for it, but I certainly understand the impact that those games had on baseball in that nation. Another left-handed batter here against Neek. Bases loaded, 2 outs, and a ball outside, 1-0. Challenged by the catcher, Lockwood.
The catcher is challenging the ball call.
So it's called a ball, and the robot says strike. Right on the outside.
The pitch is a strike. The count's 0-1.
So instead of 1-0 on Carpathios, it's 0-1.
It's 1-0, and he's been struggling to throw strikes, so he gets one here, and maybe that helps resetting.
Yeah, it's a sneaky good challenge, right? Ball in the dirt outside, 1-1. Goodrum at first, Snyder at second, McCoy at third for the Padres. 2 outs in the top of the 9th inning. Dodgers ahead 8-3. Now the 1-1 pitch. In the air, kind of flared up the left field side, and foul. Came down near that left field corner. Didn't miss by much. But everybody's got to go back to where they came from, and Carpathios now down to his final strike.
Fastball beating, but he almost kept that ball fair. Certainly would have had a chance to unload the bases. Do it again here, 1-2.
Padres tied it in the 7th. Dodgers went ahead with a 5-run 8th inning. And now the Padres with the bases loaded, 2 outs in the top of the 9th inning. 1-2 to Carpathios. Here's the pitch. Fouled at the plate. And we'll do it again. Brandon Neek, the 8th different pitcher used by the Dodgers this afternoon. Dustin May made his return to the mound and started 1 scoreless inning. 1-2. In the air, foul out of play, left side. Braden Nett started for the Padres, who have used 9 pitchers in 8 innings this afternoon. 1-2 to Carpathios again. The pitch from Neek is outside, and Carpathios able to check his swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Had the slider able to hold up. Count moves to 2-2.
Here is the 2-2 in the dirt. Blocked by Lockwood Powell, and now full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Padres making it interesting here in the top of the 9th inning. Clay Dungan would be next. Painted pony time. The carousel will go on 3-2, and a swing and a miss. Meek strikes out Carpathios to end the game, and the Padres leave them loaded here in the 9th inning as the Dodgers take the only exhibition matchup between these two teams this year by a final of 8-3. Take a break, come back, give you some final thoughts and the totals on the Padres Radio Network.
Hey guys, it is Woodsy. You've heard me talk about my family plenty. You guys know nothing is more important to me. And did you know if you pass away without a will, the state decides what happens to your assets, even your kids? Without a will, the courts, not your family, have the final say about who will raise your children. Protect your family with trust and will. Simple process, lets you start online, nominate guardians, plan your legacy, and secure the future for your loved ones. Take control, start the year with peace of mind. Visit trustandwill.com today and use the code San Diego for 10% off and free shipping. That's code San Diego at trustandwill.com.
Lowe's knows that free is just better. That's why MyLowe's Rewards is free to join. As a member, you earn points towards MyLowe's money on eligible purchases, get exclusive free gifts, and earn free shipping at Silver Key status, all on top of weekly member-only deals. Don't wait. Join MyLowe's Rewards for free